Hey everybody, it's Christine Bertram here with Kelly.
I was like, what way do I turn? Hi guys!
Live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. I always like to say it's live with Kelly, like Kelly Ripa from the morning show.
Oh my
whatever.
goodness.
No, I know. It's live with Kelly and Chris today. Woohoo! So, okay, so we are live in the game night group, you guys. So Kelly is in the process. Yep, she's right on it. Kelly's in the process of sharing it with the Cards by Christine Facebook page. We always do game night live in the group because that's where we started our ducks in, and that's where we continue our ducks. so that's where you guys need to be. Kelly is on her A game, and if anybody is not, she laughed.
Today is a day.
Today is her day to not be on her A game, but I am pretending like she is, so that tells her that she is, right? You do as you are, or are as you do. So you got to be in that group. So I'm hoping we're gonna do a roll call here really soon. I am hoping that I'm trying to find the game night group here, so that if you're a paid registrant for the event, we need to make sure you're in the group because you need to be able to comment. And we have learned through past history that you cannot comment, I believe, if you're not in the group. So, Sandy Wickliner, I just got your message about the Winter Creative Escape form, and that's awesome. Send the form whenever you remember to. I would appreciate that. And I will remind you if I don't have it by the 10th. So, okay, speaking of that, you guys, I'm over half full for the Winter Creative Escape. So if you are a dazzling demonstrator or you are a hobby stamper that is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you guys, I encourage you to join the Winter Creative Escape. It's going to be a blast. Once the cards are designed, I will share them with you, and then you're going to really want to sign up. So, okay. Let's make sure I'm live in here. Oh, right. There it is. 21 people. Yep, perfect. Hi, Tabitha. There's Carla and Carmen and Kay and Sandy. Feline's here, Dar's here, woohoo!
They all found it before we did.
Yeah, you guys all found it before we did. 21 people found it, so that's awesome. Okay, so I want to make sure that we aren't freezing on my phone. I am connected to the Hive, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's pop that up. All right, so good luck, everybody. Yes, exactly. Hi, Angela. Okay, so first things first, we're going to give people just a minute because we don't have all 34 people that I'm aware of. I think we have 34, 32. Kelly has the list. And we'll do roll call when I see we have a few more people watching. Hi, Debbie Schultz. Hi, Deb Norman. Hi, Susie Stocks. So there we've got more. Hi, Lynn Beasley. 32. We have 32 people who registered for game night tonight. So we're going to give people just a hair longer to get started. Hi, Melanie. How? All right, so we're going to show some cards really quick before we get started, just to buy some people some time. We don't want to get started without everybody. Hi, Kay, a little late, but you're perfect. You made it. Woohoo! So I'm going to flip down and just show you some Happy Mail that I got, you guys. Oh, I don't like to show people addresses of people.
And the technique card.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where? I don't even know. I didn't see
let's see if I can.
Kelly's going to go try to find her technique card she did today. Okay, hi, Kathy Jackson from Iola, Wisconsin. Kathy's watching. I just ripped off your address. You guys, if you watched me the other day, hi, Penny Powell. You guys saw that Penny Powell sent me a card with a bell on it, and it weighed 1.3 ounces. I weighed it, and she had a single stamp on there. Oh, that's your, oh, yeah, it's perfect. She had a single stamp on there, and they did not charge postage. Hi, Tammy Steckling. Hi, Cindy Runtree. Now, Kathy Jackson sent me a card, and she put the butterfly stamp on here. Oh, why is the delaying? Hang on. Switch now. You guys, we might be a little bit laggy here. We're going to get it switched. Hang on. We're going to flip back. Okay. Something's going wonky with our camera. So we are going to...
Yep.
Now it's back. Okay, I think we're back. I'm not quite sure exactly what happened, but we're going to try this again. Okay, I think we should be unfrozen. We fixed it right away. Thanks, Angela. I just saw your message about freezing. We should be good. Hi, Janet Core. So I was just going to say that Kathy, my postmistress lady, she must have paid the 20 cents due because you had on here, it was 2 ounces, but it was a butterfly stamp, and I got this, and I didn't have to pay a cent. So I'm very excited, but look at this. Look at this beautiful card.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, Kathy. I just took it out of the envelope, and I wanted to look at it with everybody for the first time. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I'm going to take this out because I know that you got a little post-it note in there for me. It's a pull-out card.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, did you guys see it? Holy Moses, Kathy.
That is stunning.
Wow. Hi, Patricia Settle. Oh my gosh, Kathy, look at this. Okay, you guys are going to want Kelly to do a Technique Thursday.
I can do that.
So, Kathy, if you could send Kelly the measurements and instructions on this, Kelly would do a Technique Thursday so everybody could learn how to make this beautiful card.
Awesome.
Holy thick 10-pound card. I love it. You did it. The mechanism for the fold is awesome. So, Kathy, you did a fabulous job. Everybody, look at that beautiful card. Okay, so Kelly's going to critique it. And this one is from Amanda Waldart. She also signed up for the Winter Creative Escape and sent me this beautiful card with her registration form. So I'm going to be seeing her at the event. She decorated her envelope flap to match, which is awesome. So I think that I need to have that go more like that. Okay, and then this one is from Arliss. Arliss Knoop also signed up for the Winter Creative Escape and sent me this beautiful card with her registration form. Hi, Linda Bendick. And this one was from Tracy Sorgi. She also signed up for the Winter Creative Escape. I love it when you guys send me beautiful cards that I can share with you. So, perfect. That was my happy mail. Kelly went and grabbed the Technique Thursday card she did. No, she also did this with Paper Pumpkin on Monday? Thursday. Monday. Wow. Monday. It's Thursday today. It's weird coming out of the Thanksgiving week, you guys. So yeah, well, it's okay. I didn't have to pay it. So it was enough to get it to my door. So that's all that matters. My post lady paid it, I'm thinking. She does that for me sometimes. So Kelly did this technique. What would you call the technique?
So I called it the Easy Shaker card, but it's also called the Frameless Shaker card.
Frameless Shaker card. Hi, Jeannie Parker. So beautiful card. So if you guys missed the Technique Thursday for today, make sure to capture that. I saw his dirty nose.
I know. We talked about that.
Yeah,
on the
that's
Paper
what
Pumpkin.
Deb Norman said. She said
worst.
you guys talked about that, and I'm like, oh, it looks like a dirty nose. All right, full disclosure, you guys that did my class tonight with me, all those that paid. Somebody in an in-person class last night, Chris Juderanke, found this beautiful snowflake, and I don't know if I missed putting a snowflake in one of your kits or if I cut an extra one and it was sticking, because there are snowflakes in one of the cards. This card has a snowflake. So while we're working tonight, if you guys just want to double check your kits to make sure you have it, that's what I hope. If you don't, I will gladly put it in the mail to you. Hi, Anna Rebedu. Yes, Judy Bobo, I emailed the PDF on Tuesday. I think, wow, is it after work on Tuesday? I think I did it Tuesday. So, hi, Patricia Mater, North Carolina, yay, I love it. Woohoo. So, Judy Bobo, check your deleted, or not deleted, but maybe check your spam mailbox. If Kelly can search my sent emails from Tuesday and forward it to you while I'm talking and doing stuff, Kelly will try to multitask. Hi, Linda Lahaj. We should be freezing now, though, so that's good. So, Cindy, you said that, or Judy's getting the video interrupted. So, I'm not quite sure why that it is. I'm watching it. Kelly's watching it. Our internet's good. So, Kelly's going to hand me over the computer, and we're going to do a roll call. We're up to like 40 people watching. So, you can unplug it for a hot second. You guys, I didn't print it off, so it's on. So, I generally keep a class sign-up sheet, you guys, but when it comes to game night, I keep an Excel spreadsheet. And so, it helps me to track your numbers when you give them to me, and then I don't lose them. So, roll call. Dawn Kursky, Angela Knutson, Sandy Wicklander, Judy Kruger, Debbie Schultz, Penny Powell, Donna Dresp, Feline Mays, Carmen Melendez, Leslie McMinn, Tammy Steckling, Cindy Runtree, Karen Forward, Dar McCarthy, Deanna Stell, Hilda Nell Vilches, Barbara Moynan, Susie Stocks, Deb Norman, Mo Stites, Melanie Hao, Brenda Wood, Jeannie Parker, Jewel Eastering. I think there's not an L in there. I feel like I want to put an L in there, and I don't know why I want to do that with your name, Jewel. Tabitha Lemkuel, Lynn Beasley, Carolee Crabb, Linda Hodge, Kay Warren, Christy Warren, Stacy Burns, Marcia Coolbert, and I do know that I had a phone call from Carolee Crab, and she was not able to participate live tonight. She had something that came up. And you know what we do when that happens, you guys, is Kelly will help watch her numbers. And the agreement is, because she paid for it and she has her numbers handed in, what we do, if that happens to you too, this is the same way that we'll always do it, that Kelly will play her numbers. And if she happens to win, she will get the last prize. And that's how we've generally done it in the past, to keep it fair, because you guys, life happens, we know that. And once you register, then I count on you for what I calculate for prizes and for the card kits. And so that's how we always do that. So that's the deal with Carolee Crab tonight. So I'm going to hand this back to you.
Thank you.
Okay. We're also going to, I'm not sure if Barbara Moynihan is watching, but I'm going to show you guys what I got Happy Mail today. I got these little guys in the mailbox today, along with this awesome pin. And the pin says, "Don't worry, be happy." And it came from a bee store. And they included a little card in here. "Thank you for your purchase." It had a little sticker in here. So this is from Barbara Moynihan. And she said to give one to Kelly. So Kelly's so excited.
So when I got here, and I mean, I came in blazing hot. I got here probably
Like normal.
4 minutes before the time started. I have had just a crazy day. And I said to Chris, "Where did you get these bees? I need to buy myself one."
And I just let her believe that they came in the mail today from a bee store.
No.
And so, Barbara, I wanted you to see it happen live where I gave it to Kelly.
Oh my God.
She's tickled
I have
pink.
a stuffed animal obsession. I still sleep with my teddy bear from my childhood. So I love stuffed animals.
You made our days today, Barbara. That is so
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you for sharing the bee love. Woo! So awesome. Okay, so I was hoping that, Barbara, I just saw your name pop up that you were watching. So hi, Elaine. And so yes, it's so cute. So perfect. Okay, I'm gonna run down the prizes really quick, you guys. So remember what we've done in the past. We've changed the process, you guys. This has been going for almost 2 years now, I think, game night, or a year and a half.
Goodness.
We've come a long way to make sure that things are going smoothly and fairly. So there are 5 master prizes, and if somebody gets lucky, what are we playing? Lucky numbers. I'm like, I had lucky hand in my head because we did a lucky hand last night. If 2 people or more get lucky numbers on the same last number, then what we do is we do a random number generator, and one person will still win the master prize, because I only have 5 master prizes. And then it's the luck of the draw, right, with the random number generator. And I do have consolation prizes, though. I got some extra current product, some ribbons that would go to the runners up then. So that's how we do that. So yeah, I did make sure all 5 numbers, or all 25 numbers, are here as well, but I'm going to run through the prizes. So everybody who's playing that I listed off your name, these are the 5 prizes. And what we're going to do first is play a game, make a card, game card, game card, game card. So we have 4 cards, 5 games. And then we'll do some door prizes at the end for the people that filled out the door prize slip. And also I have the cards from the Stamp-A-Stack, and also I'm just going to do 2 extra door prizes if we don't have as many consolation winners. So, all right, guys, let's flip down. So we have the Eden's Garden bundle here, and these are all going to be available to purchase in the new spring catalog, but because I did the product purchase premiere for signing up for Onstage, I could order these already. So I gave up some of my sets until I could order on December 1st. This one's Daffodil Daydream. You guys, the die, I'm going to take just 10 seconds, and I'm going to open this up, and you guys can ooh and ah over these dies. They make beautiful tulips. So pretty. Tulips, right, with the daydream. Yeah, so I'll give this back to Kelly.
Daffodils.
We'll leave daffodils. Did I say tulips?
Yeah, you did.
Daffodils. And it even says it right here, you guys. I love daffodils. It's even the screensaver on my phone. Okay, this
really?
one is Love and Happiness. This is a hybrid set. So it comes with a set of dies, and it also comes with an embossing folder, and the embossing folder looks like that. And it's Love and Happiness, a whole bunch of words. Oh, Brenda Wood's here. Hi, Brenda. Judy Bobo didn't get her numbers in. Is Judy Bobo over there? I don't know if Judy Bobo registered for today. Did she?
I'm not seeing
Judy, we don't even see your name in here. That might be why. That might be why I'm thinking here. Judy Bobo. Oh, we're going to have to think about that for a second. Blessings of home. You didn't get your numbers in. I didn't get a check from you. I don't have you registered. I don't think, right? Because Judy's name isn't there. So you're going to have to check this really quick, Kelly. Hang on. We have like one moment here.
Yeah, that has to be. Yeah, she's not in the current one.
Judy, I got to tell you, I'm reading your message right now, and your check is going in the mail tomorrow. You didn't give me numbers. I didn't have you on my list, and I actually didn't have you signed up then because I think that I didn't have all of the information in time, and that's probably why you don't have a PDF tutorial. So that makes sense to me. So what? I'm not sure.
I'll just send her 5 numbers.
Well, but I don't have any kits left. Yeah, so Judy, I think we're not going to be, I'm going on the fly here. I'm thinking that because I don't have a payment, I don't have you signed up, I didn't have it in, and I don't have any kits left, you guys. I was going to tell you that. Generally, I sometimes have stuff, like kits left over. This one I had exact numbers because the United States Postal Service lost Leslie McMinn's package. So that last one went away, so, because I had to replace it. So, yeah. Okay, we're going to keep rolling with it, though. I'm looking back through messages, though, and I'm trying to see once where you had told me that you wanted to. So this is me, what happens, you guys, when there's a disconnect. I think everybody's experienced with that with me at some point. Okay, so we're going to get back on here, and we're going to go over the last one here. We did Blessings at Home, which is also a bundle of the new catalog, and Rainbow of Happiness. So if you guys like those rainbows, I know Tabitha loves this rainbow. That's what on hers. The time, yeah, Judy, where's the time going? I know. Hi, Marcia Coolibert. I know that. And there's Judy Kruger. They're watching from Sunset Bar and Grill. They're having dinner tonight, and they're going to make their cards later. So hi, Judy and Marcia. So awesome. Okay, you guys. So we're going to get the party started. Kelly told me before she got here, I said, well, as soon as she got here, she needs to leave here at 8:15.
Husband's got to work tonight.
And so so I'm losing her at 8:15 regardless of where we're at. And so she makes my life easier by being here. So we're going to get the party started. Are you guys ready? Is everybody here? Tabitha loves the rainbows. So does Deb.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, the rainbows are great. The dies are super, super cool. So we're going to flip the camera down, you guys. If anybody, I think everybody should have their numbers. I think that by now the deal is that you guys have to ask me by 4 p.m. to confirm numbers if you're not having them. So, hi, Kathy King. Woohoo! Okay, I'm getting thumbs up. That means we must be ready to go. You guys, I looked at all these. I made sure all the numbers are here. These are still the same slips we used from last time. I was happy I didn't have to cut out more slips. So, Susie wants the daffodils. Jeannie likes the rainbows. I think that's what you meant. So you guys are going to see all these little strips. I think I love the daffodils. I think if you guys see, my screensaver is a daffodil. I wanted to show you guys. This is actually a flower that I have in my backyard from like 8 years ago. I planted some bulbs, and that was the beautiful daffodil I got. So we got lots of hearts. We got lots of love. We're ready to go. Okay. And first number, winner, chicken dinner's coming up soon, you guys. Let's see who gets this first one. Number 20 is the classic cloche stamp set. So if you have number 20, you guys, write the letter S in the comments. I want to see S's if you have a number 20. The next number that you have, you type ST. So as you get your numbers, you're going to spell out the word stamp, okay? So if you get 2 numbers, you're going to type ST, and then 3 numbers, STA. So Deb Norman, Lynn Beasley, they have the S's going on. Nice. Very nice. Linda Hodge has an S. Awesome. Number 10 is the next number, the Merriest Moments stamp set, number 10. Feline has an S also. Okay, so we have 10 and we have 20. And there's glue right there, and I kept feeling it, and I'm like, it needs to leave. All right, this will be our next number. Sweets and Treats, number 9. Number 9 is our next number. Jeannie Parker, Debbie, Marcia, all with S's. Great, girls, you guys are keeping up good. We've got number 9, 10, and 20 called. All right. The next number is 14, the Peaceful Cabin stamp set, Number 14. Hildenel has a S. I don't know if that's right. Mo's got an S. Woohoo. Okay. Carmen's got an S. Hildenel has an S. That's what I was thinking you meant. Hildenel. All right. Next number is number 1. Arctic Bears. Oh man, you guys. I've got spaces at the December card making class where we're going to use the Arctic Bears. All you need is a sentiment. You don't need anything else, really. So Donna's got an S. That's good. She's on the board, not skunked. That's what Chris Duderenki and Kat were saying last night, that nobody wanted to be skunked. Susie, S-T, Mo, S-T-A.
Woo.
Woohoo. Whimsical Trees, number 17. Number 17 is the Whimsical Trees. Brenda's not skunked. Hilda, I figured that much. Okay, Dar's got an S. That's good. All right. Now we're going to do number 11. Frightfully Cute. We used that set a long time ago. It feels like so long ago.
It does.
Oh, that was
Christmas mode now.
Yeah, that was in September we did that. You guys, doesn't it feel like September is like 10 months ago? Yep. Holy Moses, look at all the STs rolling in. Okay, that means we got some numbers that are popular here. We're going to go with number 22, you guys, the Peaceful Deer stamp set. It is off back order.
Finally back.
Finally, like a week and a half ago, it became available. So if you still need to get this, get it while it's good, okay? All right, Marsha's got STA. Cool beans. We've got people with a half their numbers called. Oh, we're going to go for this one. I like to see the green here. Number 21, the Christmas season stamp set. Number 21. Debbie's got ST. Tammy, you got a number. Woohoo! Susie Stock's got STA. Deanne's ST. You guys remember Deanne last time? She made a killing, that girl. She made a killing. The other thing, too, that I didn't mention early on is, we did this the last couple times, is that we try to make sure that 5 different people win the prize packages so that we share as much love as possible. And so Penny Powell's got STA. So if you happen to win twice, I think what we did for Deanne is she got a consolation prize. Because I think, Deanne, did you win 2 or 3 times the last time? I can't remember. You just had the luckiest numbers in the world. Don't have my numbers done. Sandy's driving. So we're going to, Sandy, we can't have you looking up numbers. So Sandy, Kelly will keep an eye out to see if you get your numbers called.
So far, she's skunked.
So far, Sandy, you're skunked. So Kelly confirmed you don't have any numbers at the moment. So sorry for that. You haven't missed your numbers yet. So 25, you guys. Christmas to remember. We used it a lot in November. We had a stamp a stack. We had a sweet class. Oh man, we made a lot of cards with that stamp set. So number 25, there is still glue right there, and it keeps hitting my wrist as I touch that. Okay, Cindy, you're not skunked. Woohoo! Okay, we are going to go with this one. Number 4, Sparkle of the Season. Number 4. Okay. You betcha, Sandy. We're happy to help. We do not need you getting into an accident because of stamping. It's not worth it. Brenda's got STA. All right, our next number is Beauty of Tomorrow, number 24. Number 24, Beauty of Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, we a day away. Yep. All right, Hilda Nell's got ST. There aren't many people with the 24, were there?
24 was a popular
number.
It
was a popular number because I did. Susie's got STA. Deanne's STA. Oh, Susie's got STAM. Yeah, is she the hottest one right now? I bet.
She is the hottest one.
Okay, let's see if we get a number for her. Tammy's got ST. Stacy Burns is on the board. Nice. Melanie's got an S. All right, our little penguins, number 6, you guys. That's the other card that we're going to be featuring in the December monthly class. You only need some stamps for this one, right? The penguin stamps. But you could always use something else if you don't have the penguins. That is number 6, you guys. I think we can move them up and make a little more, squeeze a little row in here. Okay. Whoa, Mo's got STAM. Very nice. Oh, Lynn Beasley's got STAM as well. Okay, we're going to do this guy, guys. Frosted Gingerbread number 15. Wow, you guys are getting lots of numbers here. Lots of STAs. All right, that was number 15. 15. All right. Love the penguins. Yes, Donna, I love penguins too. All right. Let's see here. We're going to pick this guy. Number 18. Gorgeous leaves. Gorgeous leaves. Number 18. All right. Karen's got STA. Melanie. Ooh, Brenda Wood. STAM.
5 people with STA.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Kelly just said 5 people have STAM. 6 people.
Oh my goodness.
So now the question is like,
Which number is going to push it over?
Which one number is going to push it over? Okay. Number 13. Lucky.
Unlucky.
Oh man, here it is. We could have a winner on this one, you guys. Number 13. It didn't do it?
I don't think so.
Oh man. Oh, my heart's pounding for you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at all those STAMs.
I don't think we've had a game this close ever.
Yeah. All right, Penny Powell's got STAM. All right, Snowflake, number 19. Number 19.
Don't think so.
Oh man, I wonder how many people have it on one number.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna keep going. Kelly doesn't think we have a winner yet, you guys. All right, we're gonna go with this one. Number 2. Oh man, everybody loves number 2 because I love number 2, I think. So, anything doing with the number 2? Oh, you guys.
There is no way.
There's no way.
Look at all the reds are STAM.
Oh my gosh, you guys, we have, and how many of those people
1, 2,
like
3,
have the
4,
same
5,
number?
6,
We might
7,
be doing
8,
a random
9,
number
10,
generator,
11
you
people
guys.
have ST.
All right. I picked bad numbers this time, says Stacy. Number 12.
Okay, I know. Oh my god.
Okay.
Maybe not.
We're gonna have to do a random number generator for this one, you guys. Give me a piece of paper over there, on top here. And we're gonna have to write down everybody who's got it.
So far, 2.
2 people should have it off of number 12, you guys. So,
Double check.
we're going to double check, and once you guys have it, oh, that Susie Stocks has STMP and Lynn Beasley.
Correct.
So that's what Kelly's seeing too then. So
Oh, that was stressful.
that was really stressful, yes. So we're going to put Susie is number 1, you guys, and the Lynn is number 2. So we're going to do I'm going to do it live here. So random number generator to see who gets the prize package, right? And then
I got it.
Oh, she's got it. Kelly's got it. Perfect. Okay. You guys, this is what we do for the random number generator. I'm putting in that the max number is 2, and I hit generate, and it's either going to say 1 or 2. And then we scream real loud for whoever wins, and the winner is number 2, Lynn Beasley. Woohoo! Okay, so Lynn Beasley, you won the first one, and Susie, you get your choice of I have a roll of either the red ribbon or also the faux espresso ribbon. So, Susie, what I need to know from you is which color you would like. And from Lynn, we just need to know, it was down to the wire, Mo, wasn't it?
So stressful.
Kelly and my heart was pounding. So then, Lynn, from you, what we just need to know is which bundle you would like. So, I think that keeps it that it's good to go. So, yes, congratulations to Lynn. All right, yes, sticky notes are right here. No, the little ones are over there. There's a little pile of them. Perfect. Okay. Wow, you guys. There were, how many people had STAM?
It's still up. I think
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 10 of you guys had STAM. So it was going to be down to the wire with that. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever had it that close. Our hearts were pounding for everybody. So, whew. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do.
13 and 2 STAMP. So 15 people.
13 people?
Yep.
Oh, she said 15 people had 13 had STAM, and then 2 people had stamp. So, wow. Lynn Beasley is picking the Eden's Garden.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're going to put your name on that, and that will be set aside for you. Perfect. Okay. So, I probably will wait, Lynn, for everybody that wins prizes. I'll be sending out, some of you are going to be getting catalogs from me next week. So, I'll probably slip your prize package in with your catalog if I have a catalog going to you. So, that's how I'm thinking I'm going to do it. So, I won't get them right in the mail tomorrow unless I know you already have your catalog. So, okay. Oh, okay. My heart's still pounding from that. So you guys, we're going to make 4 cards tonight, and they feature the Snowman season stamp set. There's 5 prizes, Angela. So there's 4 left right now. And you can see them right Oh, there's actually 5. And so we put Lynn's name on one of them. So we're going to do 4 cards featuring the Snowman Season stamp set and the Snowman Builder Punch. You guys, I had so much fun making these. I started off with Rich Razzleberry. And I started with, I believe this is the first card I did.
Oh.
And I had mint with it. And then I thought, oh, perfect. Thanks, Lynn. I had mint. And then I went to this guy and I did Pool Party with the Razzleberry. And I'm like, ooh, well, I'm going to keep going with the Rich Razzleberry theme. So we did the Balmy Blue. And then I'm like, well, I'm out of blues and greens. So then I threw in a gray one. So we're going to go in the order that I designed them, I think, for this case. So you guys that have card kits from me, you want to, where are my, oh my gosh, Kelly, my card kits are upstairs.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So do you think what we should do is, no, we can't play again. Kelly's going to run upstairs. So okay. So there's a bucket upstairs. The window. So there's 2 windows. Mm-hmm. The window to the right. There's a red tub like that, or red or blue tub. Just bring the whole tub down.
Got it.
Wow, you guys. So I do all my designing upstairs in my craft room. And when I make the card, I always make 3 to keep in person that are designed and ready to go so that they have samples to look at in class. And then I make a kit up. So that's what we put together in class. Hi, Barbara Godby. Hi, Jean Terwilliger. And so they generally stay upstairs until like the day of class. And I never went upstairs for anything today. Usually I have to run up there at least once to go get something that I forgot. Or if I'm designing or something throughout the day on my lunch hour or on a break, I have to go get something. So they're up there. So I can re-show the prizes really quick. You betcha, Angela. So let's do that, you guys. Because then you'll see when we do the next game, I won't have to do that the next time. Okay, so we'll flip down. I think I got 30 seconds before Kelly's really fast. So I've got the Love and Happiness bundle. So it has lots of sentiments. So inside sentiments, outside sentiments. And it has an embossing folder and then some dies that go with it. And then there is the Daffodil Daydream. And so it's all dies that make up flowers, like awesome flowers. They also die cut some of these. And then Blessings of Home. And all these are from the new spring catalog. So Blessings of Home is got some dies that match these 2. And then there's some pretty sentiments in here. And then Rainbow of Happiness is the other bundle that makes the rainbow. This, I gotta show you guys. I didn't show you this one earlier. The dies in here are awesome. And they cut out, this cuts out a whole piece. And then you can put colored cardstock behind. And then this one cuts out cool little rainbows. And that is like, it could be like a bookmark type thing, or it adds onto your card. All these cute little clouds go with this one. And that's like a little border that's so cool. Hi, Bianca Bierschbach. So the rainbow dies are awesome as well. So, all right. So for you guys that got a kit from me, you should have a goodie bag. And in your goodie bag is going to be which one had the hybrid folder. The hybrid folder is this one. Right here, Melanie, I'll show that to you guys too, as long as we're waiting for Kelly. So for your card kits, you guys got a roll of, let's see if I can get it open. You guys got a roll of the white organdy ribbon, and you also got, oh, it's on this side, ha. Oh, yep, the Eden's Garden is different than the Daffodil. Oh, you guys, whoever gets this, I'm ripping it open already to show you. So you guys got a half a pack of Rhinestones. You got a half a pack of opal rounds. So this is the Bouquet of Love. Oh man, there's a whole nother package.
I did not see it.
Did you find it?
No, I didn't. Run.
The bucket?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, they wanted to see these dies.
Okay.
Okay.
I will gladly show it off.
Okay.
All right. I tried really hard, guys. I tried really, really hard. So, stepping in as a substitute teacher here, we're checking out the dies from the Bouquet of Love hybrid embossing folder. I'm excited to see this too. All right. So, okay. So there are a few dies. Dun, 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 dun. And that heart die nestles into here. So we've got the beautiful pattern of flowers, and then this stitched heart. So there's really not a whole bunch of different dies. And you'll see here, one side is really flat. The other side has the spot where this nestles into. And it lays into there, and then you would close it, and it will die cut out the heart with the embossed flowers on the inside. So really, really cool. And then there's a couple other dies as well. Hearts and a few little flowers and a few tiny little
tags are awesome.
Look at how tiny that one is.
Yep.
Does anything fit in there? Okay, so I will put this all back together.
And now I'm out of breath.
Oh my goodness.
I ran all the way up and all the way down. Okay, here's that. All right. So, whew, my goodness. Okay. Deep breaths, right? It's frozen. Why is it frozen? Oh man.
Huh.
I think it's because I moved really fast and it disrupted the internet wavelengths, is my advice as to why that happens. Because it still is crazy, you guys. This is happening because Telly told me that she's leaving at 8:30, 8:15. And
The world is just fighting against us today.
right. Okay, so let's see if it's good now. Okay, we're back in business.
Wow.
Okay.
Too good.
Yeah. So Stacy asked if I could change the screen a little bit. I hope, is it good now, Stacy? I'm not quite sure if that's okay. Stacy said that the screen is a little bit off, so. Okay. I think we're good to go now, guys. I think that my heart rate is down a little bit, but I
We
literally.
just wanted to make it interesting.
Yeah, you guys, we always gotta make things interesting,
It's a
don't we?
comedy club tonight.
All right, I think we're good, right? So I think that we're good. I think that the whole camera is going good.
Oh, that goes with the sentiments?
Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna get the party started now officially. Okay, so for you guys, you got a roll of ribbon. Okay, you also got in your kit, you got a little piece of white paper, and the white paper was like about this big right here. If I had to say, it was about 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, so so I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that white piece of paper. The reason that the white piece of paper was in your goodie bag is because the white piece of paper pertains to this snowman and he pertains to this snowman. So it wasn't for one card specifically. So we're gonna stamp him, both of them at the same time. Then you guys got a half a pack of opal rounds and a half a pack of rhinestones. So that's what you guys got in your goodie bag, and you guys can go crazy with the rhinestones and the opal rounds on your card.
I saw that you did.
Yes, I certainly did on this card, you guys. They're all over. So fun. So, Kelly, when you have a second,
Yes.
if you could pull out the opal rounds and the diamonds out of there. Okay, so you guys, all the bases are rich razzleberry. And this one is like a traditional base, 5.5 by 8.5. Your paper's scored at 4 1/4. And you just fold it in half. And take your bone folder and burnish the edge. Okay, so that's your base. All about the base. So you guys will have 2 pieces that are the same size. 4 by 5 1/4. One's your white for your inside. And then the mint macaron has the tree punched out of it. So thank you to Chris Duderenke. She punched out everybody's trees for them at the end of class one night. Which did you color black for the snowman? Which did you color black for the snowman? I am confused, Angela. I don't know what you're asking. Which did you color black for the snowman? So if you're asking about his hat, then I used a light basic gray blend. I'm not quite sure. You could use a blender pen. I'm going to show you guys different ways for coloring. So when it comes to the snowman. So this is your base for on your front, and then you have a piece of 3 by 5 1/16, which will ultimately be on this side. And you have a piece of silver foil. It is, Angela, oh, I colored the gems, the rhinestones. The rhinestones are what is used on the snowman, colored with a black Sharpie. So the one thing you guys will have to do, for those of you that got kits from me, you're going to have to hold these 2 pieces together and see if they line up. They're either going to be perfect one's gonna be longer or the other's gonna be longer. If they're perfect, like on this case mine is, then you're good. But I had a couple people on last night, because I cut these independently of each other. So if you need to trim off a hair of your silver or a hair of this one, you just want these to be the exact measurement. They want to be lined up, okay? So that's something you want to test before you start getting glue happy. Yep, Angela, these are the rhinestones that are all colored black for the snowman. You guys will have a strip of paper for your sentiment. You will have, don't lose these little guys. You have 2 little arms from your crumb cake, from the punch. The punch has the arms, and so everybody got 2 little crumb cake arms. You have, this is from the layering circles, so a white piece and a rich raspberry piece. And the tree, which came out of here. So you guys, those are all your bits and parts. So let's start with the ribbon, because that's fun, right? We're not starting with the stamping today. Hi, Jennifer Jones. So this, if you can see here, you can see that there is the lamb technique all the way down.
And look how beautiful it is.
Yep. I've never done that so much until Kelly showed me how to do it, and now it just adds a little bit of something to the back, or to the cards. So I'm using tear and tape, and what I'm doing is putting a line of it down the left edge like this. Okay, so that's putting some sticky there. So you guys will have to open up your ribbon, and it's the white organdy ribbon. You guys, this ribbon is carrying over to the new spring catalog. What I do is I catch the end with my finger to the tape, and then I just start weaving it back and forth. Now, you can make big Humpty Humps, you can make small Humpty Humps, it's however you want to see it. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just weaving back and forth, and it's catching back and forth like that. And so I'm gonna do that all the way up and down, I should say, just all the way to the other side here. Okay, so you could do them tighter together, you could do them looser, and if you don't like it, you just pull it off and you start over, and then life is good. You get a second shot at it. Okay, so I'm using both of my hands at the same time, finagling it back and forth. And then once you get to the end, you got to be a little bit strategic, because you don't want to have it end weird. So I left about the width of the ribbon here on the end, and that's how I ended really good, because I kind of was watching it when I got to the end. Then what you're going to do is take your scissors. You can cut this. Debbie Schultz said that her fat fingers don't work like mine. So if this is not something that you guys is appealing to you, or something that you can't make work, you could do it a bigger loop. I've seen people do a little bit bigger of a loop, and that looks nice too. You could actually, what you could do if you didn't want to do that is you could glue this down like this. You could glue this down, and then you could put your ribbon, just a line of ribbon, and you won't have to go crazy like we just did here. So that works too. So, but the trick is that you have to put tear and tape over the top of this to help secure it, because otherwise we've discovered that the ribbon kind of comes loose. So by putting an extra line of tear and tape over the top of this, it really helps it to stay secure. So let's get some pieces put together, because I know that I like to do a little stamping, but I don't have a liquid glue here.
You need a new one?
Yeah, grab me a new one. That is within arm's reach. Closer to you on the left.
Closer to me.
Like right in the front. Or they're none there.
No.
Oh my goodness.
One left.
Oh, there is?
Last
Oh,
one.
perfect. Okay. I always
need to
love,
restock.
I do. I have a bunch of orders. They shipped my order from November 18th finally.
Oh my
Yeah, they were
goodness.
really backlogged because of the seasonal sale. Okay, so what we're gonna do, this mint piece, there's nothing holding us back from gluing this guy down. So let's get him down first. So the conversation kind of comes up every now and then about liquid glue. I know this happened to Tabitha not too long ago. She bought the white glue. It's not white, but it's a blue cover with clear glue, and it warps the paper. It's a water base, and so you guys gotta be careful. The craft glue here is always the best kind of glue for a liquid glue to use on paper. So now I've got the silver snowflakes. So pick whichever one you want to see at the top, and I think that we're gonna go this way. So we're gonna put this down next, and you're gonna leave a little green border around the top, the bottom, and the left. And then now what you can do is pick off the tear and tape from this one, and we're going to adhere that, and that's not wanting to come off. So let's go to the other side. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've got the tear and tape over here, so what I'm just gonna do is put a little liquid glue elsewhere, and then this will line up. As long as you guys checked your silver, that it was the same length, it should work perfectly good. Or nice, whichever. So now I'm gonna really press on the tear and tape to give that a nice squish here, a nice squish, yes, push. So there, that is the base of our card so far. That's not so crazy, right? I think that's all we can do for right now. So let's, until we do some stamping. So let's get some stamping done. Okay, so let's see what the inside looks like, you guys. Okay, so there's that. So the colors I've got are rich raspberry. You know, people were curious about what colors to use. So these are the colors that I pulled in for this class. It's the Pool Party Balmy Blue and Mint with raspberry and a memento. Now you could get by with probably just Balmy Blue because it would look just about the same for what we're doing. But I did decide to pull in the mint. And the mint is what I've got for my snowflakes. So let's grab, so the snowflakes here are, this is a photo powder. You guys, do you remember from Tip Tuesday, I cleaned my stamps? Well, where on earth did that go? Is that on the floor?
What are you looking for?
My piercing mat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, not in here. Okay, hang on. Oh my gosh, you guys.
What a night.
Yeah, hang on. I got one. We'll get a new one. Okay. So I did a Tip Tuesday, you guys, a couple weeks ago, and we cleaned these stamps, or I cleaned these stamps, and they stick so good now. It's awesome. Okay, so we've got our sentiment's gonna go first, and I've got hoping this season brings heartwarming hugs. We're gonna do that in the rich raspberry first. We're gonna put that near the top, centered left to right, like that. And then when it comes for the snowflakes, I like to do my snowflakes at 2nd and 3rd strength. And so what that means is I'm gonna stamp off the 1st strength, and then I'm gonna do 2nd, 3rd. So stamp off, 2nd, 3rd. And I try to make sure I alter my patterns so they don't look so similar. So now I went 2nd, 2nd, and so I'm gonna bring a 2nd one down here and bring the 3rd one up there, and then a 2nd and a 3rd. Okay, so that's our inside, like that. Now, your tree though. I did put some snowflakes on my tree. Well, I also put them on the circle, so we'll do that next. So I did do 2nd and 3rd as well. Hi, Anne. Okay, so then that's gonna go here and here. It's just creating a little background on our little circle here. You guys see the tree anywhere? There it is, boom, okay. And then I did 2nd and 3rd strength on my tree as well. So I just thought the tree looked naked, not having any decoration on it. And I didn't want you guys to have to worry about having yet another stamp set. So what I did is I stamped the snowflakes on the tree just to give it a little decoration. Okay, so that's it for the green ink, the mint macaron. But we have a snowman that we need to do as well. So the snowman I used Memento ink for. And you guys have a scrap that looks something like this. It might be just a hair shorter. And I wanted to show you the game plan for stamping this thing. So when you look at the punch, you want to check out how things are orientated. So the hat is over here with the brim like that. So I want to stamp 2 of them because for this card and the next card. So I'm going to put 2 hats there. And then I might as well go ahead and I can punch them out right away. Okay, so there's 1 and then 2. So you see I went to the bottom left edge of my paper, and because I did that, I was able to get both of them over there. So the snowman's in the center. So what I'm gonna do is stamp a snowman on the right-hand side now, over here. And I'm gonna punch him to get him out of the way, because I don't wanna stamp another one right next to him, because if you see the arms punch out. So you can punch out him, and now what happens is you will have a little spot left. And I'm thinking you would be able to fit it. I did it right in there, and now when you punch this guy out, you don't care about what's to the left or the right of him. Now, you just gotta be a little bit strategic about how you stamp using the white piece of paper I gave you. You can see that I did it all in, I think I gave you guys 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. So it was enough to do 2 snowmen and 2 hats. That's what that white piece of paper is for. Okay, so now we have him kind of done for now. If you wanted, we'll do it really quick, you could put this guy also on the inside of your card, just to help decorate, to match the inside and the outside together. Okay, so far so good, you guys. I think we're in business now. We are humming. We're not gonna lose that again. And what we've got going on now for coloring, I wasn't sure what everybody has for coloring tools. And I didn't want you guys to have to go out and get a whole bunch of markers, because they sell these water-based markers in sets of 10. So if you have them, I used pumpkin pie. Any orange would work. The other thing is, if you had Stampin' Blends, you could definitely use a Stampin' Blend for an orange. Like if you had an orange ink pad and you wanted to use a blender pen, you could use a blender pen. So there's lots of options for coloring, but basically the main goal is you want to get the nose orange for your snowman, right? Because it's a pumpkin color, something like that. It's like a carrot. And so what you can do is get all your noses colored. And that's primarily the only coloring that's on him. When it comes time for the hat, what I did is I used a Blackberry Bliss blend. But again, if you guys don't have blends and you have a blender pen and the Rich Raspberry ink, what you could do is you could dip your blender pen in the ink and then color it that way. So that's an option. If you don't have the marker, that is perfectly good. All right. The other option is if you did have a water-based marker, you could color that. So what I did is I colored the berries with the Rich Raspberry, and then I did a mint for the leaves. So there's some mint leaves here, and then I did the band for the hat in the mint as well. And then if you guys had a light black, you could even use colored pencils. You don't have to use the specific like markers. If you have colored pencils, they work perfectly good too. Okay, so what I'm doing is coloring. I have light basic black marker here for the hat. Okay. Can you hear Kelly crunching away? She didn't get supper. So when I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. When she ran into the house to look for the card kits, she pulled back and brought 2 bags of chips.
Couldn't find cards.
She couldn't find cards, but she found chips and she's munching.
Gosh, these are delicious.
Yeah, so we've got these chips that are salt and pepper Tostitos.
It's the pepper that, these are Tostitos?
Not Tostitos, they are like
Oh.
Tostitos, but they're salt and pepper Pasquales. And oh my gosh, we only bought them because they were on sale in the grocery store. They're $5 a bag, and like the Mission brand Tostito type chips are $2.50, right? So it's double the price. But they were on sale for $4. So Tyler and I decided we'll get a bag. And we've had like 10 bags now since September because we go through a bag in a week. Oh my goodness. Yes. So Stacy just said I should use, oh you guys, this is going to be so funny. So Stacy said I should use my mini vacuum to clean up all these little scraps. So watch this, you guys. This is what Stacy just said. She said to use my little vacuum.
That thing is amazing.
Yep, there it is. Yep, that's it. Oh, one guy just fell out, so we'll put that back. There it is. Okay, thanks, Stacy, for helping me remember to use my little mini vacuum. Okay, so you guys, I did do that. Oh, what I did forget to do though is I forgot to stamp the Merry Christmas. So let's do that really quick. And then we'll keep assembling. You guys, oh, ta-da. You know, not having these card kits down here kind of like threw me for a little loop here. So I should just...
We're doing okay.
We're doing good. What I should have done is I should just bring the card kits down here right away, and then I don't have to remember to bring them down the day of class. Okay, so these guys can go here. So what I did for this little banner, you guys, I just took my paper snips. Jeannie, this thing cost $10. It was $10 on Amazon. If you look, it's called a T-Ho. T-I-H-O-O on Amazon. $10, make you holler. It was good. So just use your paper snips or scissors, and you're going to cut these at an angle. All right. So I've got this circle popped up. The tree is popped up. Frosty is popped up. There's a lot of popping going. So let's grab our dimensionals and do this and this. And then this guy gets a couple. And we're going to just throw all these things onto the front of the card. So the circle, figure out where you like to see your snowflakes. So I feel like I might see them if this one's kind of in the middle between him and the tree. Yeah, the dimensional pieces, exactly. So this is kind of more to the right here, like that. And then I'm going to grab a couple glue dots because I can't forget to do the arms. You guys, don't lose your arms. Oh, no, that's not it. There. Did I suck them up with the vacuum, Stacy? Did I do that? I couldn't see them because they blended in with my... Okay, well, Kelly's just going to cut some more for us. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Here they are. I found them. Okay, so you guys, it doesn't help to have a tan countertop. So the glue guy, the liquid glue for the arms here, and we're just gonna put them behind like this. I sucked up the white arms. You guys all thought I sucked them up too. You couldn't see them. They were invisible. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, let's get his arms on him so that we don't have to look for them again. Okay, so the tree is off to the side here, like that. Our little snowman's hanging out here. Yes, he is about the same size as the tree. We just go with it. And then we
Matter of perspective.
It's a matter of perspective is what Kelly just said. Okay, so we're gonna put a dimensional, and a dimensional. And this kind of gets put right about here. It's like, you guys, your snowman has to be grounded. So he's sitting tight right on top of the ledge of the saying, okay? So the last thing is our hat. So the hat's a little special because he's kind of hanging off this layer and then he's hitting the bottom layer, but I think what we're gonna do is, thanks Angela. You guys thought that was really funny that I thought I sucked up the arms. I could have sworn I did that. I'm just gonna put a little glue dot on the top of his head here, and I think that's what I'm gonna rely on. One thing though, I might just grab a little, it's a helicopter.
Is that a helicopter?
Yeah,
Where's
you guys,
it going?
Kelly just asked, it's the Flight for Life. It goes right over here. I live right by the hospital. So you guys, the Flight for Life is going right over us. I don't know if you
Someone's
can.
not having a good night.
Yeah. So if you guys can hear that noise, it was actually a helicopter going over. So it's really loud.
It is.
So, okay, we're not done yet. We're almost done though. So Angela asked a question earlier about what color. I think we figured it out that she was asking about the rhinestones. So you guys, in your kit, you'll have rhinestones. And there are different sizes. There's big, medium, and small. I do not recommend you using your blends to color rhinestones. You can. You definitely can. We did a Tip Tuesday on it. If you do, you have to be very careful. Dar said it went over by here. Yep. If you are going to color rhinestones, I would highly recommend using a Sharpie. A Sharpie is $1 or $2. I don't know how much Sharpies are these days, but I would rather demolish a Sharpie tip than a blend tip. And so you've got 2 of the big ones, and then I'm going to do 2 of the medium ones. And they're colored black. And that's what Angela was asking about. It did sound like a train. So Feline lives close to the hospital too. It flies so low that it rattles your windows. Yes. Okay, so we're going to put a big one down here, a big one here, the medium one there, the medium there. Before I get happy with my diamonds, we're going to Stella the tree. We can't forget about Stella on her date tonight. She's taking a little break. We're going to do his little arms so that we Stella the tree. Now, I've got some small diamonds on the tree, and I tried to find the center of the snowflakes. Hi, Julie. And so we're going to do one there. Where are they now? One there. This is where you guys have a half a sheet of diamonds. Bling it up as much as you want. Use them. Okay, so there's that. And then you should have opal rounds in your kit as well. I've got some random little guys here. We're going to use these up. And you can grab one. And I put an opal round at the top of the tree just to make it like it's a star. All right. So I think we finally successfully completed our card. Woo! Oh my gosh, that was a mission to get to this moment in life. We did it. Woo! All right. So I always tell people that are watching me make cards and that have the kits that you don't have to try to keep up with me when it comes to making your cards. It's always good to watch, ask questions, but don't ever feel stressed out that you cannot necessarily assemble the cards. We talked about this last night. It's because I know my card inside and out. I designed it. I know how it goes. And I've been working on cards a long time. And if you guys are just starting out with card making, I don't expect you guys to keep up. So what a lot of people tell me, I'm glad he has arms, yes. A lot of people tell me that what they love to do is watch the live so that they can ask questions, see how it goes, and then they can put their cards together later on. So that's the bit of advice that I've gotten from people.
Just here for the comedy tonight.
Yeah, you guys are here for the comedy tonight, is what Kelly just said. Okay. Whew. We got one done. That means that we're rocking and rolling. Okay, we're back to the numbers, you guys. So Kelly's got
Now I gotta pay attention.
Now she's gotta pay attention. Yep. So I gotta make a little bit of cleanup action here. Clean up in aisle 9. So you guys want to see the little guy in action here? Let's do this again. All right.
That is so cool.
All right, you guys need a stocking stuffer. Oh, that one's. Oh, I almost put my finger in there. Haha. That little guy's not gonna want to go. He's
too big.
Oh, he went. Oh, he's right there. Oh, he's in there now. Okay, all good. So if you guys need a little stocking stuffer for somebody, that one's good. Oh, good. Debbie's gonna make hers. She is still tired from vacation. I hope you had a good vacation. All right. So you guys, we are going to rock and roll. So I don't know, Brenda. I just saw your numbers come through. I don't know if you did Brenda didn't have stamp the last time, did she? I don't think so. Okay. All right. So yes, you guys, those little sucker upper vacuums are awesome. All right, first number on The Price is Right. Number 5, the nuts about squirrels. Number 5, numero 5. Number 5. Okay, we're gonna put our tear and tape back for the moment. All right, this one right here, number 20. Number 20. All right, number 20. Number 9. Number 9, sweets and treats. Number 9. Number 20 was the classic Cloche set. Yeah, Debbie, your flight landed at midnight. That was a late night for you. All right, number 7, you guys, the sweet little stockings. We've got a lot of S's coming through, so that's good. All right, number 4. Number 4 is the next number on the lucky numbers game. Holy S's coming through right now. Like I'm watching them. All right. Oh, here we go. Cutest Halloween. You guys, I did that as a sweet class back in October. Number 23. Ooh, Deb Norman's got ST. Donna Dresp has ST. Mo has ST. Dawn and Marsha. Wow, okay, that's good. Okay. Number 21, Christmas season. How many of you guys have your Christmas shopping done? Number,
overspent this
you
year.
overspent. Okay, so does that mean you're done? Still getting things. Number 11, frightfully cute. Number 11, frightfully cute. Number 3, pretty pumpkins. That one was
A lot
a
of
good.
people had 3.
Yeah. I'm going to bed in a lot of pain. Okay. Oh, that's what you were doing, Brenda. Good night. I hope that you can get some sleep tonight, and we will watch your numbers with Jeannie for you. Holy Moses, Dawn has STAM. Did you see that?
We got a lot of STAM. Well, okay.
Number 25. Number 25, Christmas to remember. All right, lots of STs, STAs. Okay. Barbara Moynan's got STA too. All right, let's do this guy here. Number 10, merriest moments. Okay, so we've got, I know some people actually pick like 5, 10, 20, 25. So if number 15 gets called, I feel like that's somebody's, I saw that. I'm like, that's awesome. All right, so we're still doing okay. You don't see a winner yet?
We are still doing okay.
Okay. Number 1, our Polar Bear Express. Number 1. Okay. Brenda has ST. Thanks, Jeannie. Okay, Debbie's not skunked. That's good. Oh, man, here's our snowman, you guys. Snow Wonder. Number 8. Number 8 is the next number. Jeannie's got S. Good, you're not skunked. I like it when people don't get skunked. Susie's got ST. Woohoo. Okay.
No yet. But give me
Okay,
one
number
second to catch up.
16 is the next one I have here. Number 16. Stars are shining, Brenda says. Oh, Brenda has STA. Okay, so you're caught up so far?
I am.
Okay, that was number 16. We gotta make another row here. Okay, ooh, Marsha's got STAM. Dar, Stacy, Penny, all STAs. All right, well, let's go with this guy. Ooh, our little deer. Our peaceful deer number 22 is here. Dar's got STAM, so we've got a bunch. Wait,
Yeah, we got some hot ones. But
we're all right.
don't see a winner yet.
No winner. Okay, we're gonna swirl these around and get a good number here. We're gonna go with that one. All right, our gorgeous leaves number 18. 18, and I like it. We've got STAs.
Still not
You're
seeing a
still?
winner.
Okay, we're gonna go with this guy. Our penguins, number 6. Number 6. Okay. Feel like we should put that like that. We are missing a whole row here. Okay. We've got lots of STAMs, you
I
guys.
know. I'm getting nervous.
Kelly's getting nervous again.
You
We're
guys
gonna
are putting my anxiety.
Oh, here's our 17. Whimsical trees.
Oh, that's a lot of people.
Holy Moses. We might have to do another random number generator.
Let's see.
Oh, Judy Kruger's got stamp. Judy Kruger's got it.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so we see that, Judy. We do. Okay. Judy Kruger's got STAMP. Judy, tell us your numbers. Can you confirm your numbers? Just write them in the comments section. Oh, she got stamp again. Just tell us your numbers. Do you see that she's got it?
I'm seeing that Judy needs a 12.
Judy, we are seeing that you might need a 12. So if you could...
Do you have 12 called?
I don't have 12 called.
Okay, Judy.
So Judy, could you tell us your numbers? In the comments section, if you could just confirm your numbers.
See that.
Marcia has it?
I think
Oh. Judy, are you playing for Marcia? We just need you to tell us your numbers really quick, and then we will confirm that you are a winner chicken dinner. So Kelly's not seeing that Judy has it, but she's seeing that Marcia has it, and they're sitting together at Sunset Supper Club.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
So yeah, so Marcia or just confirm real quick, because we do see it, but we want to make sure that we've got the numbers the same as you do, so that everybody else can see that we got a good winner too. So Marcia and Judy, reach out to us. We're phoning you to let us know. Okay. There it is. Okay. 69. No, I know you mean. Does she have a 3 and a 6 and a 9 and an 18 and a 23? Does that sound right?
Okay, so what I have for Judy is a 3,
A 3,
9,
a
a
9,
12, an 18, and a 23.
okay, an 18 and a 23, a 9 and a 3. Okay, so you know how we can figure this out really quick? We're going to go right here and we are going to confirm the numbers. I think that Judy, if I'm not mistaken, we have them right here. She said 3, 9, 12, 18, and 23. So Judy,
12 wasn't called.
12, Judy, I have yours right here. Sorry, girl. 3, 9, 12, 18, and 23. So you have a 12, and we didn't call a 12 yet, okay? So we're going with the numbers that you gave me, which does not include number 9, okay? So that is... So Marsha... You guys, I'm so sorry. Like, Kelly's telling me that Marsha has it. So this is why I keep all of my correspondence with you guys. So Marsha has a 7 and an 8, an 11, a 17, and a 20. Marsha Coolbert, per your numbers that you messaged me privately that I just showed everybody, you have it. So Marsha, you have it. Judy does not have it. And I know you guys are sitting, so you guys can arm wrestle for it. Okay, I'm going with that, you guys, because Marsha, we just confirmed your numbers that you gave me. I know you're watching and paying attention. So, Marsha, that is a good winner for you. You had the numbers that won. I just went through them. So, Marsha got it. Judy, you didn't have it. We had a different number for you. So, what I need from Marsha, winner, winner, chicken dinner, woohoo, making our hearts go crazy again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. This is crazy, you guys. This is like the weirdest game night ever.
It is.
So what I need from Marsha is to let us know what bundle you would like. Okay, so they're all available except for the Eden's Garden was already picked by Lynn Beasley. So, okay, so Marsha, you can't hear that. So Marsha just wrote stamp. Okay, good. So it's, we got it. We're good. All right, so Marsha, Marsha just needs to pick a prize. Can you, in the comments, if they can't hear me, can you just type, Marsha, you won? Tell us what you want, okay? All right, so you guys, we're going to flip down and get started on our our second card. And this is our pocket card, you guys. Okay, so this one's going to be next. I love little pocket cards, you guys. So if you were confused by this one, what a roller coaster night, Mo said. Yes, Marsha wants to know the bundles. If you could... help out with that, Kelly, that would be awesome. So you guys, this is a pocket card. I love pocket cards. All it is folding your paper different spots, and then you're gluing this little bottom area here. And that is, you could put a little gift card in here. You could put a check in here. It would be awesome. Hi, Elaine Rebeck. So this is the card we're gonna do next. So in your card kit, oh, Linda said she likes the ribbon tuck. Good. Okay, so I have the score here. So you guys should have your paper scored already here. And then what I like to do is I like for the edge here to butt up with the edge here. So I know you guys already have yours in your kits, but you could finagle them differently if you need to. All right. So you've got a piece of white and it just fits right inside there. Oh, there's Kelly. She sent in a message. Okay. These are going to be your panels. They get glued right on the top here. And it's Pool Party, embossed with the Wintry Snowflakes embossing folder. Your designer series paper is from the Sweet Little Stockings. Okay, so let's get those glued down right away so that they're out of our way. And then we're going to talk about the snowflake. So this is the snowflake where I need everybody to look in their kits, make sure you have your snowflakes. I did a once over on everything. When my mom was done, I just looked at everything. I thought everybody's snowflakes were in there. So it's very possible that somebody just got 2 of them and that nobody's missing them, but I just want to make sure. So what are the bundles? Marsha, Kelly just wrote them all. So if you can just look in the comment right here, Kelly listed them all right there for you so that you can read them and then see what they are. Okay, so the other thing then is this little area needs to get secured down. So I use tear and tape for that. and you kind of just guess how much you need. If you choose to use liquid glue, you have to be careful. You have to be careful not to have it ooze all over. So what I like to do is take my tear-in tape, and actually I just cut it in half. Some people have like sticky tape that's 1/8 of an inch, and that works fine too. So if you did use the full 1/4 inch, you might have to trim off a little white on the edge here. So, all right, so that's gonna go here, and that one's gonna go here. And then what you're gonna do is just pick them, and then that will just seal the ends, okay? So that was easy.
Oh, cool.
So now we just got our little pocket here, okay? Then let's do, oh, I said we were gonna do the snowflake. I got distracted, haha. So the snowflake, you guys, if you look at it, it's pearlescent. It's like shiny opaly, and the other side isn't. I did a tip Tuesday on these guys not too long ago, and then this card actually came right after it. So if you have the Blackberry Bliss Stampin' Blend, that's what you need to use to color the pearly side. Now, if you don't have a pearlescent or a Stampin' Blend, you could also use a ink pad. In class last night, Anna Rebedu had a Sharpie that was this color, and that worked. If you do use ink, you cannot do it on the pearly glossy side. It will wipe right off. But if you have a little sponge dauber or a sponge, that's where you could use the sponge dauber, and you could add color to the backside. And it's more porous, so you will be able to get the color to stick, right? So that is an option if you don't own a blend. Light or dark purple blends, yeah, either one. They both look nice. If you have the dark, it'll look darker. She wants Blessings of Home.
Okay.
We got it, Marcia. Blessings of Home. Okay, so if you want to use the darker blend, it's going to look a little darker. If you use the lighter blend, it's just going to be a little lighter. But I just wanted to show you that if you don't own blends, you could still get the same look of a colored snowflake by coloring the back side of it. Okay, now if you do have a blend, I encourage you to be very careful. And actually what I would encourage you guys to do is leave it, what they said last night in class is leave it in this this outer layer here, because then it won't catch the edges so roughly. If you do use a blend like this, so this is the light Blackberry Bliss. You guys, they used to make rich raspberry blends, and that would work as well. Any kind of purpley pink color would be perfectly fine. So what happens when you do this side is it gives it that shimmery pearlescent look through the blending action here. So you just don't want to rub really hard on this because you don't want the brush tip of your marker to get worn from it. So that's a little bit about, and you can do the whole thing, or you could do the backside with an ink color. So either way works. And I'm going to leave it that I'm not going to finish coloring the front, and I'm just going to show you the card put together with that on the back. So, or the ink color. So, but different ways. I wanted to show you guys that if you could get by with just having the ink. Okay. Now, if you don't have a dauber like that, you could definitely use a sponge as well. Okay, so then we have here an inside. So if we look at our inside, it is right here. I put Let It Snow with some snowflakes. So that is this guy right here. I'm going to stamp it a little closer to the top. And then our snowflakes this time are in Pool Party. So Pool Party is the color for the ink, for the paper, so that matches. And I am going to get rid of this and pull in this. You're buzzing, girl.
I am buzzing.
Okay, so let's clean up this one because this had mint ink on it. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, so same thing with this one though, you guys. I wanted to stamp off. And then second strength, third strength. Second strength, third strength. Second strength, third strength. Second strength, third strength, and then I'm going to do one more up here. Okay, so I just created a little snowflake background at the top. Okay, that's it for the Pool Party. So if you didn't have Pool Party and you have balmy blue, like Tabitha got balmy blue, you could definitely have used balmy blue in here, and nobody would have caught that they weren't the same color. I can pretty much guarantee that. I can't pretty much guarantee that. The savvy colorer would probably have caught that, but probably wouldn't have like thought anything like, oh, that's not what she wanted to do. So, all right, this is my favorite stamp in this entire set. I think this guy is adorable. He makes me happy, and he looks so joyous, and his legs look like marshmallows, and I just want to eat his legs. He looks like the Jet Puff Marshmallow Man. Did you guys see the Ghostbusters movie yet? That is out, and I want to go see it because those guys are adorable. Okay, so same thing on here with the little rhinestones. As long as I have them here and I'm in coloring mode, I used 2 medium ones. So you're going to have to get your Sharpie or a black marker, and those go right on his belly area here. Okay, then we're using the pumpkin pie marker to color his nose. And if you guys wanted to, there are rocks down here. You could color the rocks with a gray marker. You could even, if you wanted, use the memento here. Oh, they are adorable. That's what Angela said. I like it. Oh, Debbie saw them at the drive-in. So is it worth seeing, guys? So I'm just using some of the memento with my blend here, my Stampin' Blend marker here, and I'm just coloring in the rocks, and it just gives them a light gray look to it. Okay, make sure to clean out your marker. Be careful not to go down here because you will see that. And it was a after I did it moment thought. Okay, so the snowflake will go over here, and what I did is a glue dot. So you could just use a glue dot here, and you're gonna put the snowflake up in the corner, something like that. And then I popped up this with dimensionals. Now, you gotta be careful because I just showed you that you see this bottom edge here. So what I would do is I would put 3 dimensionals there, and then I would go to the middle area here. So now I know I'm not gonna go over the edge. And then when you put your label on, you should be good. Now in class last night, I think Anna put some snowflakes right on the label as well. So we're gonna put that something like this. And if you guys can see here, it's raining, or I should say snowing diamonds. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so pretty. So bling it up as much as you want. So I did put them all over the ones that were circles, like this. I even used a medium one for that one because it was so big. So big, how big? So big. And then I needed one more. It looked off kilter, so I put another guy up there. And it looked off kilter yet, so I put one over there, okay? And then the other thing that's on here, hi Carol, is some of the, oh, there's a loose one right there. We'll grab him. I put some opal rounds on just to give it a little extra. The opal rounds with that organdy ribbon are just, they just are so glittery and so pretty. So we're gonna put one there. All right, and we're gonna make a bow yet. So let's grab the bow maker. Now you could make a double bow, you could make a single bow, whatever you need to. But it's always easier to use a bow maker. And I think I'm gonna just do a single one on the corner. So what we figured out, this organdy ribbon is a little bit thick. It's like a little tough, it's not as pliable. So you gotta just work with it a little bit to get your bow. All right, so I think we need it again, so I'll just set it there. And then I definitely use a glue dot to put the bow maker, or to put the bow on. And I take the glue dot and I put it right in the corner where I want the bow to go. Figure out what the front and the back is, and see how you want to put your bow. I think I'm gonna put it angled like that, but the tails are going all wonky, you guys. So I always say you gotta just show your tails who's boss. So you put a glue dot down, and then you put another glue dot right underneath to help it go where you want it. And so now my tails are both going down, And then I'm going to grab my scissors and trim both sides at an angle like that. Okay. Whew. That one was awesome. I love this card. If you ask me what my favorite one is, I would have to say it's this guy. So then what happens is this little thing, he sneaks right in there. Okay, so this is where if you glued it too thick on the sides, you might have to cut off a little bit on the edge here. And I got glue right there, so we are definitely gonna get that off with the adhesive eraser. And I also got ink on the edge. I got orange ink right there, so we'll get off some of that as well. Okay, voila, as Kelly would say, voila. We got another one in the books. Stella, Deb, you are amazing. Good rememory is what I say. Well, we are gonna Stella our boy. Okay, so you gotta be careful. When you Stella over ink, sometimes it bleeds. And so like that, exactly like that. So you have to be very careful that you don't touch it, any of the ink, because it will definitely leave a lasting impression where you don't want it. And that's what I mean by that. I accidentally hit the black ink with it, and so it got a little, he's dirty, you guys, he's dirty.
No.
He's not yellow. He was running around in the street. So, so our poor little snowman got a dirty leg. That's what happened. If it was yellow, we'd know he peed on himself, but he didn't. It's black. Okay. All right. We've got 2 done. Good deal. Whew. All right. I love it. We're rocking and we're rolling. We've got a rhythm going again.
Maybe.
You guys, it's so weird. I feel like I was in a Thanksgiving comatose break. I haven't had an online class, for a week and a half? Is that so? Wow. Okay. You guys ready? We're going to do another game here. So let's swirly Jane our numbers all up. Kelly's ready?
I'm ready.
Are you guys all ready? Let me ask you. Are you guys ready? I think we're ready. So we'll flip back down.
One more chip.
Oh, Kelly says one more chip. So she's going in for a chip. All right. Okay, I got lots of ink eraser. Look at all that glue there. Where does all of that come from? Doity, our snowman was leaving little marks there. Okay. Whew, we got the thumbs up. We're ready to go. Let's do this guy. Number 9, sweets and treats. I should hold it up so you guys can see it. Number 9, numero 9. Number 9. You guys, I got the ink on my fingers. That means I'm working. Tabitha's ready. Woohoo! You guys like the card. Good, good. All right. Number 12, Nature's Harvest stamp set. Number 12. Oh, I got stuff all over my desk. All right, we're going to do this one. Ooh, our little pretty kitty. Number 7, sweet little stockings. Sweet little stockings. We've got the S's. That's good. He wants to be picked. Oh, bright baubles. Number 2, bright bubbles. Got lots of S's coming in.
A lot of people had 7 and a lot of people had 12.
12. So we got the numbers that are heavy hitters out of the way. That's what Kelly just said. All right, cute Halloween, number 23. We've got the STs rolling in. That's good. All right, number 18, gorgeous leaves. Number 18, gorgeous leaves. Okay, we've got some STs again. All right.
Oh my goodness, we already have some STAM.
We do. Wow. Okay. Hi, Kara. Number 3, pretty pumpkins. Pretty pumpkins. Number 3. 3's a big number, Kelly said. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She says, hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. We've got STAMs.
Judy Krieger.
Okay. If that's the case, though, then if she has it again, then she gets a consolation prize when we keep going. So we're waiting for somebody to confirm they have it. Judy Kruger? Oh, Judy Kruger didn't win. You're right. Ooh, that was Marcia. There was so much debacle about that I forgot. Okay, so we're waiting, you guys. We're holding up. We're waiting because we think that.
So Judy commented STAM.
Mm-hmm. So we're waiting. So Kelly has based off of. So but the thing is, Judy Kruger, her numbers, she had the wrong number. right? She had number 9 and not number 12, but she had number 12. You guys, it's so important to have your numbers in front of you and the correct numbers.
Okay,
I think.
well then.
So if that's the case, though. So Judy Kruger had what? She had a 12, a 3. She had a 7, 9,
12,
and
18,
18. Yeah.
and 23.
Mm-hmm.
So what number are we waiting on for her?
For Judy Kruger?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say she had? 3,
Mhm.
7.
She had, 1 second. 3,
She has 3,
9,
9,
12,
12,
18,
18, and 23.
23.
Yeah, so Judy Kruger's, these are her numbers right here. Yeah, so Judy Kruger was definitely confused on her numbers. You guys, I'm going to confirm this. You guys were watching me earlier. We got to make sure Judy was confused on her numbers. This we know. And I'm going to show you guys really quick here. If Judy's watching, she should be watching.
That's the fastest game ever.
She has a 3, a 9, a 12, an 18, and a 23. Judy Kruger, if you're watching, she is watching.
Yep.
Judy thought she had a different number, right? She thought she had a different number. I can't remember what she had, but Judy's a good winner here. So we have her numbers logged
That was like
by her
fast.
message. So Judy Kruger, if you're watching, which I know you are, you have won the lucky numbers off of
Your real
7 numbers.
That is
7 numbers. So
insane.
this is the complete opposite of what happened the last time, you guys. The last time we almost had all the numbers called except for like 5 of them. So Judy Kruger, I know that you guys are at a place and it's hard to hear. So, but I need from you to tell me what you want for your bundle because your numbers are good numbers. We just verified them and that's what I have logged. What is in your message is what it is. So I'm going to call you a winner because you have the right numbers. And so, whew, that one was not as nervousness or nerve-wracking as the other 2. So, whew, so you guys, a lot of you are probably totally skunked. I don't know if Kelly still has it up.
Yeah.
But how many people were skunked on that last round? Well, so you guys, there was only 7 numbers called, and 5 of those were her numbers. So Kelly's going to tell us how many people were skunked on that round, just so that nobody feels like they're all alone.
Only 3 though.
Oh, only 3, Feline. So
I'm telling you, 3 and 12
Yeah.
and one of the
yeah,
other numbers
you guys,
was huge.
Kelly
7.
said that 3, 12, and 7 were like the
huge.
biggest numbers that everybody picked. So we called a lot of people's numbers. So Judy Kruger, 3, what did she say though? She has 3, 6, 12, 23, and 18, right? I think that's what we said, right?
I'm on a different screen.
She's on a different screen. Kelly's already moved on to the other things. So, all right. Whew, okay, so we're on to our 3rd card. And it is the Balmy Blue one. I love this card too. So, all right. Congrats, Judy. Thank you for that. She was a good winner, you guys. I promise you. I showed you her message that had her numbers that she actually texted me probably 3 weeks ago. So I know they were her numbers, solid and true. So, all right, you guys. We are going to go down to this one. I loved this one. Oh my God, he's so adorable too. There's something about Snowman reaching up to the sky and grabbing rhinestones and diamonds like that are falling on them. So, all right. So what do we got here? You guys, you know it. It's the Rich Razzleberry, and it is your traditional card base. So Judy Kruger, we need from you to tell us. I don't know if Kelly wants to take a minute and just text Judy or message her in the thing, ask her what she wants for her prize. So this is your traditional base. You guys have your 2 pieces here that are the same, 4 by 5 1/4, your smoky slate and your white. And they go on the inside, the white does. The gray, there's nothing really that happens to it. You also have a piece of the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. It actually looks like snow falling to me. And that fits on the Balmy Blue piece. And that top of the Balmy Blue piece is the snowflake. So you guys, I used that snowflake on 3 of the cards. I love the Balmy Blue with the Rich Razzleberry, and I love that snowflake embossing folder. So, okay. Oh, Debbie, thanks for helping out with the messaging. I appreciate it. Okay, so first things first, though. Can you guys see that this is a little bit darker at the top? The snowflake, actually, they have some depth to them, right, compared to this one. You can see that. You can barely see them here. You know how I did that is you're going to grab your Balmy Blue ink pad, and you're going to grab a sponge dauber, and you're going to dip in the blue ink, and you're gonna hover over the top of this, and you're gonna add some light balmy blue ink to it. And now this is where the more you go, the more you know, the reading rainbow. No, the thicker, the heavier you go, the darker it's gonna be. So it's always better to start out light, and then you can always add more color. So some of these snowflakes are bumped up and some are down. So you're not gonna catch the ones that are, I guess, the opposite of bumped up. So I don't know, inverted. But you can see here that as I'm going over it, you're starting to catch that there's snowflakes there. They're starting to pop. If you wanna see more, you just keep going over them until you're happy with how dark they are. But I thought that that would add a little bit of color to it. Okay, that's also, you could do it on this card if you wanted as well. So what we're gonna do then is plug in our cell phone because we're dying. All right, so now we're back in business. Okay, so let's look at the inside of this. We have a snowman, a let it snow, and then, oh, our tag here. As long as you have the ink open, you can sponge the edges. And so it's kind of hard to see it, but it does add, you can just see there's a little bit of blue sponging around the edge. So you're gonna take your sponge, dauber, and you're just gonna add color around the edges. Oh, Judy Kruger replied. We got it, Judy. Daffodil Daydreams. Woohoo! Okay. All right. We've got 3 accounted for. I'm amazed at how nervous we were on the first 2, and then how fast that third game just flew by, you guys. And it's like nobody had a screaming chance. So, all right. So you can see when you put that against white, it pops. Okay. So that's what we've got. The only thing really going on with the balmy blue ink. Now, this pad could have been used on the other 2 cards, though very easily interchangeable. Okay, so we need the Memento ink here, and then this guy here, and then we'll pull in this one. I don't know if we heard from Susie Stocks. Susie, if you're listening, I don't think I caught your comment. If you would prefer the red satin, did she say or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Kelly didn't see it either. The red satin ribbon or the faux espresso ribbon. So if you could let us know that when you have a moment, that would be awesome. If you commented, I think I missed it because I think that was in the whole debacle of having no stamp kits to make with you guys, right? That did happen.
Oh, remember that?
Remember that? That was like only a half hour ago or so. Okay. Now on this one, I also, we got to do one more of him in there. So we're going to grab the Let It Snow right here. Oh, Debbie Schultz. Thank you, Debbie. She said that she thinks she said red. So if that is not right, oh, she said red satin. Perfect. Thank you to both of you for helping. Kelly's got that noted. Okay. Oop, that didn't ink up really good on the top half. So you guys, there's always 2 sides. Now, if you don't glue it in right away, then you have the opportunity to flip it over and restamp it. I know some people like to glue their insides in right away, and then you kind of lose that opportunity. Okay, so then this guy, ink him back up and put that guy on the bottom. Gotta give it a second to marinate. Okay. All right, good deal. So we've got that done. And now a little bit of coloring. So in this case, what I did is I pulled in my water-based markers. Now you could use the Stampin' Blender pen, that blender pen. You could also use the Stampin', like the blend markers. There was something about this small little area that needed to get colored in that I thought it was so much easier to use these water-based markers to color than it was the Stampin' Blends. And all I'm doing is using Balmy Blue and Rich Razzleberry, and then Pumpkin Pie. So the scarf and the hat is a combination of the Balmy Blue and the Rich Razzleberry. Now, so if you had a blender pen, you would just dip into the ink to get ink on there, and then keep going back for color. And then the pumpkin for the nose. And so in this case, I'm gonna do the inside and the outside for coloring. And then I've got a balmy blue. Now, I had mentioned that with these markers, they don't sell them individually. They used to, many years ago, sell all these markers as individuals, and they switched that. I don't know, I'd have to guess 5 years ago when they did the color refresh, I think, in 2018, or maybe even earlier than that. And now you have to buy them by the color family. And I think that's 10 per family. And then for the in colors, it's 5. And so you can get these water-based markers that you can use as like, they act like that you can color the back of the stamp with them to stamp with them. And that works too. But you can buy them in the packs like that. Okay, so now I think we're pretty much ready for some glue. Let's get glue happy. Okay, so we're gonna do this one in our inside. So, you know, so we haven't had any problems with freezing since you did. Do you remember when you did in August, you did a paper pumpkin? And you froze, or you got caught, or I froze, and then you were good. It was I froze, and then the next week you were good. Is that?
I had a freeze on Sunday when I was here trying to.
Okay, but not live. Okay, you were trying to do Technique Tuesday.
It stopped.
Okay, so there's something
jumped
then.
me out.
Interesting.
I forgot to tell you that.
Okay, well, I was gonna say I wondered if it had something to do that we're in the game night group and not, you know. So this is also a little strip of silver foil that's gonna get put right here. Okay, so just a little bit of glue will hold that one down. Yeah, so I thought, well, maybe that we were freezing because we were in the game night group, because I really haven't froze in the Cards by Christine page and since August. I feel like that was August that happened. Okay, all right, so flip this over and we're gonna prep the back with some tear and tape. So there is a little slice of ribbon here. Okay, so we're gonna put some tear and tape down there, and you'll have to get your roll of ribbon. It's about 5 inches is what you need. So you're gonna cut yourself a little bit longer than the mat, and then you're gonna flip over. I always do this, I look at it from the front, and then once I know where it is, then I tuck my tails onto the tear and tape. I never try to put the tails down by looking at it from the back because you don't know if you're going to have it straight. Okay, so then we do a little more tear and tape over the top. That's what I call my tear and tape sandwich, right? Because our ribbon is our filling in the middle. Okay, and then grab a little more glue, you guys. We're going to glue this layer down. And this goes onto our smoky slate layer. All right, so right on here. Oh, I love this color blue with the gray and the silver and the razzleberry. Okay, and then this will go onto our card front. Just a little bit of glue here. Hi, Vicky from Maine. Thanks for joining in. Okay, make sure your card's right. Okay, it's always a good thing to check. Did I just glue the wrong? Did I glue that in here? Oh, I sure did glue that in there. Okay, well, that's all right. So, that's funny. So, all right. So we'll glue that one in later. I already showed you how to glue it in. And then we've got some more dimensionals here. So I'm going to put 5 of them. 2 near the top and 1, well, let's do 6. Do that. Okay. All right. And then I put this on the right on purpose. I wanted my bow to take up the room here on the left. So I'm gonna kind of go about a good 1/4 of an inch from the edge here. Just make sure it's a little straight and good. And then we have a bow over here. So let's grab our bow maker back and the white organdy ribbon. In this case, I definitely did a double bow. So that means you're gonna wrap it around twice. So you have 2 bunny ears on each side, and then you're going to, oop, that's not enough. We need a little bit more. And then that flips up and over. You guys, I did a Tip Tuesday on the bow maker back in February, so almost a whole year ago. going really in depth on how to use the bow maker. I just sold 4 of them. So I think I only have about 8 or 6 left. Ah, that reminds me, I should put another order in. So my friend from the Holy Land, he makes them. So, all right, I gotta get an order in. Okay, so now because I have my double bow, I'm gonna pull out my bunny ears slightly. Thanks, Anne. I loved the color. Like, the organdy ribbon has this pinky hue to it, which brings out the rich razzleberry. So, oh, I loved these. I just love these cards. They were so fun. So I'm putting the glue dot on the ribbon there. And I'm definitely, you know, you could put your bow the right way, right? I just liked it going this way. It made it feel like it was on a present and it was wrapped up. And I'm also going to do my tails like I always do. All right, so we're going to put one, we'll get under there, one there. And because that ribbon is loose underneath where I put the bow, I'm actually going to put one underneath the bunny ear side and the other bunny ear side to help that be secure. Sometimes, you guys, I'll use, they call me like the mini glue dot queen. I do use a lot of mini glue dots and a lot of liquid glue. So we're going to put one underneath here as well. All right. And then squish it down good. Trim your tails. So I really did put that label more to the right because I wanted to have this bow be able to be a focal image over on the side here. So that's what we've got. Not done. We got to bling it up. Okay. So grab those opal rounds that you guys have. And I tried to get them in the center of the snowflakes. And that works for a couple of them, but it didn't work for the third one here. So I am going to switch and do a small one over on the side there. Okay. And then diamonds are a girl's best friend. And our snowman is going to collect them and give them to his girlfriend. That's what I'm thinking right now. So we're going to put one there. Oh, man. So there's not as many snowflakes stamped as there are blinged up. So what I did do is I did the ones that were stamped first. So that got covered up. And then I went back and I added more because it looked empty over here. So I definitely put one there. I added one there. And I felt like maybe it could have one there. Guys, it's like raining diamonds. Wouldn't that be awesome if it was raining diamonds from the sky? Look at that. So cool. Okay, and if you think that's gaudy and you don't want that many diamonds, you guys don't have to. I won't take it personally. It's really okay. It's your card. You can do exactly however you want to. And I wouldn't even know the difference unless you showed me a picture. Okay, Stella. Let's see what we can Stella up. So, again, if you're going to Stella the snowman, you've got to be careful not to catch the ink, especially if you don't want it to bleed. So I'm trying to wiggle around and not hit any ink. Okay, we also forgot to do his belly. So you need to grab the Sharpie again. And he has, I think, 2, he's got a medium one here. Let's see if I have another medium one here. I got some random ones going on in here. So there's all big ones. And you guys got all these little randoms of rhinestones. So one more there. Okay, and then they fit nicely. So the medium ones fit good in his belly like that. Okay. So we did it. We have successfully completed our third card. And I love it. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. And that's perfect. Okay, so we'll set this one with the pile of done ones. Okay. All right. We're rocking and rolling. Kelly ready?
Ready.
She's ready, Freddy.
Let's do it.
Let's play our game number 4. Okay, I gotta get my phone up and down right. Okay. I got like dominoes going. There it is. Okay, you guys, are you ready? Give me the thumbs ups if you're ready. Okay, we're gonna swirly these together and see how we do on the next game. Okay. Okay. All right, all right, all right.
Oh my goodness, just one quick second. I thought I was ready.
Oh, Kelly's not ready, but
I was, you know.
Kelly was, you know. So that's why I like to real basic rhinestone. They are all the same size. Yep. Okay, I bought Kelly some time. I took a drink of water. So I was trying to stay hydrated. Okay. Ready? Okay. Number 11, frightfully cute. Number 11, frightfully cute. No whammy, no whammy. Okay, let's go with this guy. Oh, our penguins, number 6. Number 6 is the second number on the board. And, okay, I got gluey stuff there. Okay, always gluey stuff. Here's our number 25. We got the S's already rolling in, you guys. Good deal. Number 25. All right, Kelly's back in business.
Oh, I'm good.
Here's our number 1. Woohoo! Number 1, you guys. It's the number 1. I feel like I don't show it to you. I got to remember to put it right up to the screen. All right, let's do this guy. Ooh, our number 20. Classic cloche set. Number 20. You guys, in the new catalog, there's a dome set that makes gumball machines and has shakers. Oh, we've got Cindy with an ST already. Woohoo. Penny Powell's not skunked. I like it. Number 15, frosted gingerbread. We haven't had that one.
I was gonna say that.
Since the first game, maybe?
I don't think we even
Had it yet? Okay. So Kelly thinks that might be the first time we did that one. Okay, did somebody have it? Oh, good. Okay, number 5, nuts about squirrels.
Oh, we got that one.
Oh yeah, we've had 5, 20, and 25. I feel like if we had number 10, somebody's gonna win. So Brenda said, or Jeannie said that Brenda has STA. Woohoo!
She has STAM.
And number 23 is the next number of lucky numbers. Number 23, the cutest Halloween. STA for Feline. Woohoo. Okay. Number 3, Tabitha. STA as well. I love it. Jeannie Parker says that Brenda has STA. Kelly's confirming STAM. Okay. Pretty Pumpkins, number 3 is the next one. Dawn, ST. That's good. Okay. Tabitha, STAM. You're seeing that? So we have 2 people with STAM.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's do this guy. Oh my gosh, here's our number 10.
10.
I want
Only 2 people have 10.
Only 2 people have 10? Don't have Emily pick the numbers. Debbie Schultz said her daughter Emily picked the numbers. So she...
Her fault.
Her fault. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. You guys, at some point in a lucky numbers night, I know somebody picked those numbers. I can't remember who, but I know it has happened. All right. Number 22 is our next number on our game. Number 22. Debbie Schultz got an S. Sandy's got an S. I love it. All right. We haven't had this one for a while, or if at all. Number 24. Oh, there's a bunch of people that have 24. Okay. So number 24 is Beauty of Tomorrow. Tomorrow. We didn't have the winner yet, though. Nope. Okay. All right. Deb Norman has ST. Deanne, S. Oh, my gosh. Okay. So not skunk. That's good. Okay. Susie Stocks, STA. Stacy, ST. Number 2. Tammy Steckling's got STAM. Number 2 is our next number. I always want to say on The Price is Right, but we are not playing The Price is Right. Nothing yet. Nothing doing, so I'm going to keep her moving. Keep her moving. Ooh. Sparkle of the Season, number 4. Sparkle of the Season. First game.
Like every first number.
Not there yet? No. Oh, we got the first row here. Number.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right, we got STAs, we got STAMs. Let's go with this one. I see purple. I'm drawn to the purple. Ooh, number 13. Welcoming Woods. Number 13. My rhyming, Lynn says she likes my rhyming skills. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. That's what my
do it.
My grandpa always told me that. I was a poet and I didn't even know it when I would say things that rhymed unintentionally. So, all right, that last number was 13. We got. Oh, I think we might have a winner chicken dinner. Tammy Steckling says STAMP. Deb Norman, so close. Linda Hodge, so close. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Tammy Steckling, confirm your numbers for me if you could, and then we will confirm them, and we'll rock and rolling. I'll pull out the next kit so that I'm ready to go. So when Tammy, just tell us what your numbers are so we can see them if you do not mind. Okay. All right. Yay, she says instead. She says yay. Okay. So Tammy's, I'm going to give her another second here. And what did we have left for prizes?
We have love and happiness and rainbow.
Okay,
Happiness.
so 3 and a 5. 13, her lucky number 13, 22, and 24. That is a good lucky numbers, Tammy. Good job. So we have love and happiness and rainbow of happiness. I thought when I heard happiness twice, I was confused, but that's why. Okay, so let us know if you want rainbows or love or both. I guess both isn't an option, but I thought it was funny. Okay. Badoom. Last card, you guys, is a nice little different kind of a fold for us. So there's our inside. It has Let It Snow and our little dude. And it's just different. So it's just a quarter sheet for your bottom. And, ooh, that little guy came loose on me. He needs to go back there. So it flips up like this. And then that goes on the inside, just like that. Okay? So she says, last game, feel free to pick my numbers. That's what Donna said. I love it. Okay, so you guys, it's like you don't have a lot of paper here. It's kind of crazy. I feel like, where are all the pieces for this? But you have a quarter sheet here. Your basic gray is 11 by 3 and 3/16. Okay, so that's what you're going to need to bone fold. And then you have a white mat that goes down here. I highly recommend you guys making sure that it is not too long, okay? So if it is, you're gonna flip it over right away and trim off. You can get your trimmers or you can use a scissors, but you definitely wanna trim that off before we put our ribbon down. And then this white piece is for your inside, and then this piece is for your designer paper that goes on the top. This designer paper is from the Peaceful Place Designer Series paper as well. It's so pretty.
I love that DSP.
You guys should have a snowman that we cut out or we stamped and punched out earlier, and we did put a hat on him so he isn't so bald and cold, I guess. Originally, I didn't have a hat on him, and everybody said he would look better with a hat, so we went with a hat. So let's do a little stamping. Let's get our Let It Snow done, and then we'll put our little snowman on the inside. So this is going to go here, like that. Nice. And then our little snowman dude is in the memento in the bottom corner. Now we already stamped the other guy and his hat. Okay, so that's it for that. And we're gonna color his little nose so that it matches, even though it's the inside. I generally try to color the inside to match so it's not empty. Okay, so we've got stamping done. Let's just stamp. Ha, that's the name of the class that I do. So the thing about this, you guys, it's hard to see it, but there's white ribbon, this white organdy ribbon. I was like, I need more ribbon on this card. So what we do, we add more ribbon. So flip over this piece and you're going to put tear and tape on the 4 corners and peel them off, and that's what we're going to use to attach our ribbon. So when you cut your ribbon, you just need it to be a hair longer than 5.5 inches. And what you're going to do, and now from the front, I always like to eyeball from the front. get it lined up, and you're gonna flip that one tail over. You don't wanna pull it too tight, right? Just snug enough that it's good. And then that, once, it helps to hold it flat. So there's that. And then same thing's gonna happen on this side. Now, this ribbon is very flimsy on this paper. I'm gonna be honest with you. So what I did is, I actually, because part of it gets covered up, I actually took a little bit of my tear-in tape, I held it down, and I used my tear-in tape. A little bit. You can't go so close to the edge though, because the gray will, the gray stops, right? So you can't have it, so if you really wanna test it, you gotta make sure that you don't have it hanging out for your gray, right? Okay, that was a little trick.
I feel like I'm losing my
I don't think so.
Okay.
Tammy, have you picked your prize yet? Kelly wants to make sure she gets a Post-it note on it so that I don't mess anything up later in life and give somebody the wrong prize. So, Tammy, when you have a second, fill us in. Tell us what you want, love or rainbows. You can't have both, I guess. I mean, you can, but not when it comes to the stamp set. So, all right. So, what happens is that this is going to go put on here. So the reason I wanted you guys to test your white first is if it was too long, the bottom edge will kind of stick out, and you don't really want that. So, you guys, you know I like to get glue happy when I can. So, then the last piece is this one. So don't stress. Don't get your heart rate going because I got 3 things glued here. It's really okay. I do this whenever I'm crafting at home. I'm always home, right? And crafting. But I always, as long as I've got the glue bottle open, I thought, well, why not glue everything that needs to get glued, right? That's what makes sense in my head. You just have to be so careful that you do not, I repeat, do not get disorderly conduct with your paper and your glue, right? Because they will not be happy if you let them merge together and commingle with liquid glue all over, right? Okay, I hope that makes sense. So now this one goes on the top here. Okay, just like that. This one is for our inside, just like that. See, you gotta be very strategic about it that you don't accidentally drop things in your liquid glue. That wouldn't be good. Then flip this guy over, and you're gonna put a little liquid glue, and I already picked off that tear-in tape here. She would like some mini slimline. Oh, Linda Grady would like to see some mini slimline or slimline cards. Okay, so in the new catalog, there are slimline stamps and dies. Yep, there are. And there will be a class at some point. What?
There are slimline
Yeah,
stamps and
dies and stamps and envelopes.
I knew there were envelopes.
Yeah, there's dies. There's a whole bundle.
What?
Go look in the catalog. It's right there. I just bamboozled Kelly with that comment.
You did.
Okay, so we're not quite there yet, guys. We are going to popper still skin this guy up. Couple dimensionals. And he is in a winter wonderland of a snow area in the back 40 here, hanging out. And then I'm waiting to do the hat because it's not colored yet. So I've got ribbon. So this actually gets wrapped around. So cut exactly that much. And then I bring it over. So my knot is going to be on my left side. So I'm going to bring it over and simply tying a knot. So this is where if you have that reverse tweezers, that would really be helpful. But which way is my bow going? It's going this way. There we go. Okay, so we're just tying a knot. Nothing crazy. It does wrap all the way around, both of those layers. And trim your tails. Hopefully you got them angled how you want. I'm not going to add any more liquid glue because I feel like they were good. But my little hatsy here is going to be colored with berries. And this time you could pull out your mint again. If you had the mint, if you had old olive, that would be fine too. But we're going to do the brim in old olive and the leaves in old olive. And then his little hat. Now, if you feel like he needs to have arms, you guys, if you've got the punch, you can definitely give him some arms, and that's good. When I originally made this card, I pictured Snowman, you know, Frosty out in the wilderness somewhere, and he was kind of like all he had was snow, right? I didn't picture him with a hat. I didn't picture him with arms. I didn't picture him with poor little guy. I didn't picture him with anything. And he does look better with a hat. He does look better with arms. I agree with you guys. So I didn't want to add another color, right? So that's why I didn't know what to do with his arms. So I left arms off. But if you guys have the punch and the stamps, you could definitely make him some arms. So I've got his little hat on him. Now, this was the best part. This was the most fun for me, was this blinging of this card right here. So I just went crazy with the bling. So Stella, you guys, I don't want to forget about her, and she just popped into my head. And so if you're going to do the Stella action on your snowman, we said it a couple of times already, don't hit the black ink or you're going to make a dirty bird snowman, okay? So we don't want dirty birds. Dirty bird, dirty bird. Okay, grab your pick tool, and now I started with the big opal rounds first, and those are so big that sometimes it's easier just to grab them with your fingernails. So we're going to do a couple of, oh, I don't like them strategic. They got to be strategic, right? We're going to put one over here. So I put 3 of those on. I like him without arms on this card. Good, 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 good. I'm happy. All right, then I've got 5 of these left. So we're going to do 1 over there. And I didn't try to cover up snowflakes. I just put these on randomly. I think I might even use the medium one here, somewhere like right there. And I'm going to try to use up all 3 of these so that I can say that I finished them. Okay? You know me, guys. I like to like complete things. And does it need another one? We're going to move him there. And does it need? It might not need another one. Push them down good, because if you don't push these guys good, sometimes they flip right off.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Okay. Let's snow, let's snow, let's snow. Not right now, and not really. Like right now, I'm good. We don't have much snow. So look at this. I love to cut that off and throw that away. And with that, Kelly, can you put my diamonds in? And then I'll get ready for the last game. I'm doing good. It's only 5 after. We have 10 minutes.
I know, we are doing
before she's. Guys, I didn't want to try to rush, but I also didn't want to have to think about keeping track of all of your numbers by myself. Oh,
I hope you guys like that we keep track of the numbers.
Yeah.
I think it's eliminated a lot of issues that we've had.
We hope that what Kelly just said is that we keep track of your numbers with you, so that you guys, like, we want you to confirm your numbers during the event, right? But it eliminates a lot of stress with you guys too, that, you know, we're watching for you to make sure that you're not missing your numbers, right? Like, you have a second set of eyes. Kelly's your second set of eyes. Yeah. So, yay.
We've gotten a lot better at this process. What is this game night number for us?
We started in May, and then we did
8?
3 last year, and this is 3 this year. 6.
Okay.
I think 6, yeah. So, yay, 6th one. Woohoo. Okay, so I'm going to flip down really quick. So I always like to do the money shot here. Okay, so we've got the 3. I always love to ask you guys, what is your, wait, I got to get in the camera here. What is your favorite card?
Oh my goodness, I like them all, actually.
Oh, they were so much fun, weren't they? Like, if I had to really pick, I would think I would pick that one. I love the pool party, and I love him. He's my baby. He's my little baby. Okay. All right.
Okay,
Debbie
have we
says
heard
things.
from Tammy?
Tammy,
has until the next person wins.
calling Tammy, phoning a friend. Tammy, we need to know which prize you want. Yeah, there's a little baggie over here somewhere. Oh, there's more diamonds there. There's more diamonds, and you might just consolidate the diamonds and then use the opal round somewhere. It could be over here too. We're just looking for the bag for the opal round. All right, Marshmallow Snowman is my favorite.
Aww.
Mine too. Jeannie said the first one. Okay, you like the first one the most. Yeah. Dawn loves them all. Awesome. So we're gonna flip down, you guys, and Kelly's gonna help for a few more minutes here. We have a few minutes.
We have one game. We can do it.
We have one game. We can do it. And then she won't stick around for the door prizes, I don't think. But she's helping me with this last game right here. Tammy, we need to, she says she loves the Snowman cards. They're all so cute, but we want to know what your prize is. Okay, what are you picking, Tammy? I think I want to go with that one. It is number 11. Frightfully cute. Oh, she wants the love and happiness. Good. Okay, thank you, thank you.
We're playing for rainbows.
We're playing for the rainbows, you guys.
Which is my favorite.
Tabitha, your favorite. A lot of people said the rainbows are your favorite. So you guys, it's
Time to win.
Time to win. Time to win. Okay,
No
I think
pressure.
I flipped down. Okay, no pressure though. Number 7. 7 and 11.
Okay, everyone had 7.
Everybody has 7. Not everybody, but
Nope, but
almost everybody. Half. Okay, let's see what this was. Number 4. I don't think that one was called or on the list a lot.
No, 2 people.
So, 2 people. Okay, that needs to go there. Something like that. Okay, we've got S's. You're very welcome, Tammy. Okay. Number 22. 22. Okay. Oh, Tabitha gave me the happy star face, lovey eyes. I love it. Oh, Angela didn't like the rainbows, but you know, it's a bundle and it has great sentiments in it. Not everyone, haha, right? So there's people that didn't have
Everyone
it
who
yet.
doesn't like it, I'll take it.
No. I think they're saying about the 7. Not everybody had 7.
Oh, okay.
And that's
okay,
true.
yeah.
I think I did try to do like quasi quotes. Not everybody, but a lot. Look at Deanne's got STA. 16. Woo. Number 16 is the next number that we're calling here. Susie's got an S. Debbie, yes. Okay. Number 20, the classic cloche set. The classic cloche set. Ooh, we haven't had that one for a while. 14, Peaceful Cabin. Number 14, Stacy Burns. So, Angela, I figured that out, Angela, that you meant 7 and not the rainbows. I think I put that together after I started seeing like Debbie didn't want it either. Or not everybody. I think I got it. I figured it out. Sometimes it takes me a minute. So, Elaine, you just messaged me. I don't know if you're watching the live, but the Eden's Garden Designer Series paper is done now. It was a special during the month of November. And so the paper is gone, I think. I might have an extra pack, though, that I got for myself and I didn't use. Number 5, and I would work that out with you. Number 5 is Nuts About Squirrels. Sorry, I need to do that. I'm so excited to get them lined up. You guys, I like organization. Can you tell? I'm strategically putting them in rows and columns. So, all right. Oh, have we had 19 yet? I feel like Mary Snowflakes. I don't remember that one. Mary Snowflakes goes right there. Mo has a STA. Who do you have? Somebody's got 4 of them?
Deanna.
Ooh, okay. We got a hot pockets going on right now. Hi, Karen's watching again. Woohoo. Oh, let's go with this one. Snow Wonder stamp set, number 8. Number 8. Feline's got STAM as well. Are you seeing that? Ooh, okay. First game for 19. Yeah, I thought that too. Oh, here's our 15. Number 15. Angela's got ST. All right, nothing yet. No. Okay, I'm going to keep picking numbers then. Debbie, you got the STA, so you're not so far. Okay, Melanie and Karen both have S. Cute Halloween, number 23. Well, we've got a few people that have 23, so let's see if it did it. No? Okay. Ooh! Oh my goodness, the last number was 23. Kelly's telling me that somebody has it. Let's see if they're as excited as I think they are going to be. I think they are going to squeal with delight when they realize they have stamp. Oh man, here it is. Oh yeah, Tabitha. Oh gosh. Okay, so Tabitha, tell us your numbers and then I will confirm them. Tabitha told me, oh here it is. 5, 7, 11, 15, and 23. You are a lucky lady.
Is that what you wanted?
She wanted that, and she told me that when she was here, I don't know if it was a couple weeks ago, that she was wanting the rainbows. That's what she wanted the most.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. I'm so happy we could connect you with the rainbows today. So Tabitha, yay! I thought you would be squealing with delight. So
All right.
congratulations.
I am out.
Yeah, so Kelly's got to rock and roll and like get the heck out of here. You better like leave at the moment. So he leaves for work at 8:30?
No, he leaves at 9.
Okay, but it takes about 20 some minutes to get home.
Yep.
So, all right, you guys. So what we're gonna do is I have 3 more. So I had a couple extra consolation prizes in case I needed them, but we didn't need them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into so close, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. You're right. So I'm gonna do 2 extra prizes for people that registered for game night. But here's my deal. If you've won already, you can't win one of these. So I'm gonna do a random number generator and pick out 2 more people, and you can either choose between the faux espresso ribbon or you can get the red satin ribbon. And then what I'm going to do is go to the door prize form, and I will pick another winner from the door prize form. And oh, everybody's saying bye, Kelly, and she's already gone. You guys probably heard the door. So then we'll do the door prize form, and the same rule applies there. That if you've already won, then you can't win again. We'll have somebody else win because I love to share the winning love. So I have this in my computer though, you guys. So I'm gonna have to go get my laptop. It's like I don't have to go get it. It's right here. So just hang tight for a second, and I'm gonna bring it over here. And this is gonna look weird when I put the camera down, but you can kind of see this is my madness that I work in a lot. I'm gonna flip the camera down so that you can see the So this is my computer. I have a spreadsheet up here, and I've got all 32 people. So what I'm gonna do here is pull up random number generator, and then I can look really fast. So normally this is what Kelly would do. Random number generator. So we had 32 people, and as soon as I hit generate, a number is gonna pop up here. Number 23. Number 23 is Jeannie Parker. Yay, Jeannie, I got your name here. So, oh yeah, I don't have Kelly to take notes for me though. So Jeannie Parker. So Jeannie, if you're watching, I just need to know, would you prefer red or espresso? Okay, that's what I need to know from you. All right, and then we're gonna hit generate again. Number 32. All right, Marsha, you are already a winner, so I'm gonna pick somebody else. Number 13, Karen Forward. You are number 13. So Karen, you get to pick a ribbon as well. And I have 2 of each right now. So you can pick, Karen, either the red or the espresso as well. I got paper flying everywhere. Okay, then you guys, I had kept track of all the people who did the door prize. And there were, let's see here, there were 14 people, okay? So you have another opportunity here. So if you filled out the door prize, we had 14 people. We're gonna hit generate. Number 1, let's see who number 1 is. Penny Powell. Okay, so I gotta write Penny down here. So Penny, I'm not seeing comments right now. So I don't know if I have, I don't know what I have for ribbons left, Penny, but I'm gonna pull up the screen here and see. Jeannie picked espresso. Okay, so I got that. Karen picked espresso. I got that. That means that Penny Powell, you get the red one because I had 2 of each. And I believe red got, Susie got the red one. Okay. Whew. Okay, so Penny Powell gets red. You guys, when Kelly's here and she does this, I feel like it really helps me to avoid confusion later. Okay, all right. So we got Penny, we've got Jeannie, and we got Susie with a ribbon, and then Karen Forward. So there you go. So we got a bunch of people with some prizes. I love it. Okay, I'm going to move my computer out of the way so I don't do anything to it. Okay, get it charging. And I think I just have some cards to give away yet because we did door prize for tonight. So the door prize was the last one. So Penny Powell, you won the door prize. Yay. How do you get into the door prize drawing? So I had a door prize form, and it was shared in the game night group, I think maybe Monday or Tuesday, I can't remember. I sent out a post that said, hey, make sure you fill out the door prize form. And what happens is it's a Google Doc, and then once you populate your information, it puts it into an Excel like form for me. And then what I do is I download it and I put a number next to everybody. So that's how I do that. And so I do it with every single game night. I always have you guys do the door prize form because it helps me in case somebody's new to me that I can get some information to help them if they're looking for a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So even if you filled it out in the past, I always wipe that data clean and then I start over fresh. So you may feel like you filled it out a lot, and you do. If you do every game night, or if you fill it out every game night, that's 3 times a year. So some of you probably filled it out 6 times potentially. So if we said that we did that. I'm so glad that you decided to do this as well, Tabitha. So, whew, okay. So I have, I need water. I'm going to flip down so you guys don't have to watch me drinking my water, but I have here these 4 cards, which I drew the names for them. Oh, okay. So, all right. Yep, next time catch it. It's always there for them. About a week or 2 before the event, I usually start announcing that it's there. So these were from the Stamp-a-Stack, you guys. I decided to do in the spring, I did a Stamp-a-Stack of birthday cards that's coming up. Oh, and I should show you guys. I started last night. I started to work on the website. So if you guys go to my website, cardsbychrisb.com, not crispy as in like Rice Krispies, but crispy, and you go to my events calendar. So if you click on events, if you toggle now to January, oh, look at that. If you go to February, not so much. Every time I can get a half hour, I work on this. So I have January locked and loaded, okay? So if you guys are wanting to see what's coming up in January, now is the opportunity. I don't have pictures of cards, you guys. Nothing is designed yet. So, but like the sampler's in there, the Sweet Talk class, the monthly card making class. So you can start to see that already. And so that's in the cardsbychrisb.com. So it's right, I don't know, is it up here? Yep, right here, cardsbychrisb.com. So starting to work on it little by little. I'm getting that into the database. My plan is to completely put the entire year out there as soon as I can. So every month I can whittle away at it. I don't always have the pictures out there until the cards are designed, which is sometimes like 3 to 4 weeks before the class. So, oh, you got your birthday card today. Wonderful. I like that. So you also have a card that you won that I need to get in the mail, Tabitha. I'm like a week behind with cards that get mailed out for like these kind of cards. So, okay, you guys ready? Drum roll, please. Okay, so we're doing a Stamp-a-Stack of birthday cards in February. Winner, chicken dinner. Lizzie Lister, I think. Lister. Lizzie Lister. You are the winner of this beauty. Da-da-da-da! This one goes to a Vicky Dawn Sloan. Vicky Dawn Sloan, you are the winner of this beautiful card. Da-da-da-da! Susan Cogdill Castello. That was a lot. Susan Cogdill Castello. You guys, all these names are drawn, and I have no idea. Like, normally it's somebody that I know, but this time there were 4 people, I think. Oh, Stacy. I got Stacy. Stacy Warner. You are the lucky winner of this stripy card, the paper scrappy card. So I do have your address, so I know where to send this one to. But I believe it's a Vicky and a Susan and a Lizzie. I need your addresses, and I don't know if you watch all the time or not, but I will also publish it on the post tomorrow morning at 7. I'll schedule it so that if you see it, then you might be able to give me your address. I just need your address to mail your card, and I generally throw a schedule in there in case you're new to me. So, okay. Did I forget anything? You guys always wait for the end for me to ask. What did I forget? Okay. What's coming up, you guys? Oh, it's December already. So I did the December video about a month, or about 2 weeks ago, or I can pick up that card. No, I wanted to mail it to you. You guys like Happy Mail, right? I know I can hand deliver cards, or you guys could pick up cards, but it's always fun getting a card in the mail, isn't it? So I always like to mail those cards. Even if you're local to me, I mail them to you so that you get Happy Mail. It's fun getting mail. That's not a bill, right? So what we got next week is the December monthly cards. You guys, it's that penguin. There's the Snowflake shaker card, so cool. And then the Arctic bear. There's the Merry Snowflakes coming up. There's Snowflake Wishes, Let's Just Stamp. And Carissa's welcoming Woods ink blending classes in person on Tuesday. So there's a lot of stuff coming up. And I have kits all made. Mom worked on them all last week and the week before. So as soon as you guys place an order for now, it could be for a December class, or it could also, my face started itching, could be in January. So I always take orders for classes. So when you place an order to get a class for free, it can only be for the current month and the next month. I never bank orders past the month in like the month after next, right? Otherwise, you guys would like, it doesn't work that way. I don't keep track that far out. So it's always the current month and the next month. And so you're very welcome, Susie. So that's how the orders work. So I know there are a few of you that have placed orders in the last week, and I need to just catch up with you to let me know so I know what you want for your card classes. So, all right, Stacy Burns, have a good night. Sweet dreams to you. All right, you guys, I think on that note too, I don't know if I have much else. So for those that are thinking about doing any of the December classes, please reach out to me soon so I can get those in the mail. I made a valiant effort with my mom to get all the kits out to people in the mail before Thanksgiving for those that were already registered, because the mail is starting to slow up. So if I send a card kit out to you guys now, it's not guaranteed in 2 or 3 days. It could be 2 weeks, or it could get lost for a month. Like, that's what's happening at this point in the Postal Service days. So yeah, so it's always best to get them out right away. So, or let me know right away so I can get them in the mail to you. So, all right, you guys. So tomorrow's Friday. And then Saturday, I don't have class. I don't have class again. I have an open house on Sunday. So I don't have class Sunday or Monday. Wow, this is crazy. So you guys, I was really thrown off by not having a live since last week, Monday. It's like I was in La La Land when I first started. and Kelly came in hot, and it was a hot mess for a hot minute, but we did good. So as long as you guys had fun tonight, that is always our goal. We want to make you laugh. We want to make you smile. We want to make you forget about all the worries and woes of the world that are craziness that's always going on. So we want to bring you love and happiness and joy, and so that you can spread that to the people around you as well. So you guys, all of you have a good night, and you're very welcome, Feline. I appreciate hearing that. You guys, I do a lot, but I love to do it. So I love to bring joy to you guys. So you're working on the December bingo card. Oh yeah, that's a good point, Feline. I will remind you guys, Kelly and I did a bingo card, and it's published in the Cards by Christine business page. You guys should save a picture of it, and as you accomplish things, we are going to be drawing winners in early January. Oh, you guys, I'm not done. I'm going to do this really quick, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have the top band. I have the monthly creative challenge, the class card challenge, and the Be Happy Stampers team challenge. I knew I had more. Okay, so I know a lot of you are signing off already, so you'll see these winners tomorrow, but we're going to do some random number generators really quick, okay? So we are going to do, you guys, top bands, crazy. 87 top bands. Deb Norman, I made sure to add you, girl. You're here. Brenda Woods on here, Melanie Foy, Ann Bellinger. There's a bunch of people on here. So if you guys hang tight, we're going to do random number generator. I knew I was forgetting something. I did my homework before class, and I got all this stuff compiled. There's 87 people for top fans, so I'm going to do 3 prizes. So we're going to hit generate. Number 43 is Sandy. I think that's Sandy. Mike LaCroix. I think that's Sandy. I think so. We'll see once. We're going to hit generate. Number 50 is Judy Emmel. Judy Emmel, you are a top fan winner. Number 13, lucky number 13 is Linda Hunt. I don't have your address, Linda. And you know what? We're going to do one more for good measure, because I see a whole bunch here that didn't get picked. So let's see if we, oh, it didn't go there. A Kimberly Cronauer. Kimberly Cronauer. So you guys, what happens is if you like, comment, and post a lot throughout the month, Facebook assigns you a top fan, okay? So that's that. So for the monthly creative challenge, there were 11 people that submitted cards. Number 6 goes to Deb You are a lucky winner. Thanks for submitting, everybody. There are 15 people who submitted for the class card challenge. Number 5, Deanna Stell. You are a lucky winner for that. And then the Be Happy Stampers team challenge, I did a monthly challenge last month. 2 people. So Deb, oh man, let's see who wins. Oh, Deb, you were picked, but if you want you've already won. If you're good with it, Carissa was the other person that submitted. If you're good with one prize and I share the love to Carissa, I'll do that. And if you don't, that's okay too. It is a different challenge. It's a team challenge, but I'm okay. Like if you're, I'm good with whatever. Like I generally don't duplicate up on prizes, but the team challenge is kind of not the same thing as what I do with my customer things. So, but it just happened to be that the drawing, I do it together at the same night. So you can let me know what you want me to do. If you want me to share the love with Carissa and give you a prize for the monthly creative challenge, let me know soon though, because I am going to announce those winners in a scheduled Facebook post like here in a minute when I'm off the live. So just let me know what you want me to do and I will do it. I don't, it doesn't matter to me. So if you want 2 prizes, I'll send you 2 prizes. If you want 1, I'm good with 1 too. Plus I have something, share the love with Carissa. Okay, perfect. So Deb and Susie, I'm gonna mail both your prizes to Deb's address then. So perfect. Okay, so sharing the love. I love to share the love, you guys. So, all right. I forgot to do the newsletter drawing, so I have the list of everybody who submitted your answers for the newsletter, so I will do that late. I don't have it listed. They're scattered in a notebook, I think. So I will have to do that after, and I will have that in the post tomorrow morning, so you guys will see that. So, okay. Linda didn't see the challenge. It's still out there as a featured, I have a new challenge for the month of December. I have to just publish it yet, so. All right, you guys. I didn't see it until after either. That's interesting. So the challenges and the posts for the Be Happy Stampers, like the Happy Mail Swap and the Better Your Best and the Team Challenge are always saved as announcements or features in the Be Happy Stampers group. So if you click on features or announcements, it's always there. They're pinned at the top. So, all right. Fun times, Carla says. All right, you guys, now I think I'm going to sign out. All right. Lots of sunshine, love, and hugs, you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Love you. Bye.